Hello, you Chad bastards. Welcome. It's Friday night, and we're here for a little Strange Aeons. Yes, I said it right this time. Aeons. Because I keep getting it wrong, apparently, according to chat. I know, we didn't make it last week, but we're here this week, and hey, we're on episode 10, which is going to be a lot of fun. And we're starting off with a banger. Sorry, Caleb, Chrysanth got you killed.
I heard.
It wasn't me!
And we're going to talk about what happened to Caleb in just a moment. But also, it's the 10th episode, so we're going to have a little special going on, and it's going to be really cool. We're going to have a lot of fun. And also, I've had a lot of drinks prior to the stream because Jensen decided to drop $400 last stream to buy me 8 shots. Which means...
Thank you, Jensen!
I'm probably going to TPK the party. That's okay.
No!
That's okay. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to try to. I'm just hoping that I have alcoholic luck. That's what I'm hoping. Like maybe drunk Rude Eye has better luck than real Rude Eye. I don't know. We'll see.
I've never met an alcoholic that has good luck.
Well, I hope it's not the opposite because my luck in this game can't get worse.
You say that.
He'll be the
But
first.
we all know.
Critical fails all around. Oh, dear God. But hi, I'm a Rude Eye. If you don't know me, I'm the game master here. And I usually have a long list of really descriptors that people use all the time to describe me. But I don't think I can actually cognitively list them all right now. So just know all the good adjectives you can think of are on that list. And I also have a bunch of good adjectives around me. And we'll say hello to all of them. Let's start by saying hello to Smelly. How's it going, Chrysanth?
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
He called you smelly.
I'm in his phone as Smelly Plant.
Ew! Oh my God, Chrysanth, why
hilarious.
did you let him smell your feet? What's wrong with you?
What?
The heck, Sebby?
Smelly plant!
That
Plant!
would be the only reason why he would call you smelly.
I love how
the-
that's the expectation for a rude eye. We're dogging on Chrysanth for letting him do it.
Wow. Wow.
Am I echoing? I shouldn't be echoing.
Well, how do you feel about that, Chrysanth?
Hi, Chrysanth.
I want to go home.
You are
Aren't you home?
Oh, good for me. I'm home. I'm gonna leave. But no, it's been a week. I'm tired. Yeah. Glad it's Friday. Glad to be not. Caleb, it's not my fault, okay? It's not my fault.
I don't believe that for a minute.
I got scared and I got scared and I hid in your coat and then a Rude Eye spat blood at you and now you're drowning.
Wow. Well, that's not how it went. I'll tell how it really went here in a moment. But I guess the adjective for Caleb will be doomed. How's it going, doomed?
I cannot believe this. I can't believe after my people's day, you're gonna put me in so much danger. I didn't even get a happy birthday, Black people, on Juneteenth from any of you.
Except for me. Except
Wow.
For me. I did
Wow.
him a happy Black person in a way.
Wow.
I guess
In a
that's true.
way.
I guess that's true.
Listen, I just had to be careful because, you might turn around and suddenly decide you don't like me and use that to cancel me. Be like, look, he sent me a happy Black People Day. And, that would be, I just had to be very careful. That's all. That's all.
But
Hi, Twitter.
Hi,
Or I guess
Twitter.
X now. Hi, X.
But honestly, I'm doing amazing after me and Moss's wonderful vacation together. And we thank you for canceling stream last week so we could extend it by one more week.
Oh, I bet you did extend it, didn't you?
Whoa.
Well, I don't know if this is an adjective, but let's say hello to E-Girl. Hi, Sevs.
Wow. Hello everybody out there. Thank you for watching us on Friday. I am excited to be here. I don't remember any of this happening. And I'm pretty sure I was there. But I don't remember Caleb dying. I don't remember Caleb drowning. I don't remember any of this at all. So I think Ruda is lying. I don't think this is true because I don't remember it.
Would
So
you
that's
happen, would you happen to have been sipping on a Rude Eye's whiskey?
Yeah.
was probably
Would you have been?
There's not a lot left. I'll have you know. Look. This is how much there is left.
You know, let me just say something. She says that, but if I had that bottle, it would have been finished like 6 months ago. She is drinking it slowly just to torture me. Like she's taking like quarter shots just so she can say she's still drinking my damn whiskey.
Oh, I'm of the mind that she's gonna fill that up with Diet Coke when she's done, just to think that she has another one.
I swear to God.
Well, Warlock is gonna be coming around this area, so maybe he'll bring another whiskey for Aruda, and I'll drink that one.
Yeah.
Take it to him.
Yeah, I'm sure it's exactly how it will go.
Jensen says, "What? Sevi was not paying attention. I am so surprised. Me too. Me too." Cheers to chat, and thank you, Jensen, for the 400 super chats. Cheers to you. Well, okay,
Hey,
I was
I'm not ready.
Crossing.
I'm still saying
I
hello.
was playing Hello Kitty. I was playing Hello Kitty Adventures.
That's not an improvement. That is not an improvement. All right, I'm putting a little bit of whiskey.
It's a cuter one. It has a melody, and it has Hello Kitty, and it has Chromie.
Ugh.
Cinnamon. Oh my God, they're names. Oh my God, Christiane,
Those
how
are
are you
words.
a girl and not know Hello Kitty?
I was a tomboy growing up.
I'm revoking your girl card.
Okay. This is why I'm single, guys.
It's okay, Chrysanth. I'll give
So
you
Chrysanth
is
is
as a replacement.
so I don't know how to feel about this.
And this is how Chrysanth became a black woman.
A black man. You took away her girl card.
Oh yeah, black man, black man.
Moss,
It's okay.
Moss is now a black woman, and Chrysanth is a black man.
Oh, what a world. What a world.
Never be canceled.
I guess not. I guess not. And for the adjective ancient, we've got Frost. What's going on, dude?
Wow. I'm finally being seen. Things are going well. I'm not drunk like other people. I'm just saying.
Who? I'm not drunk. I'm good to go.
The best part about being me is everyone's like, oh, he's so nice. No one remembers
What?
that Godwin deflected the blood. It was like, oh, and you had it turn her head away because she couldn't hit me and just go blah, right in Daryl's face and shoot him across the room into the wall. I'm like, yep, totally Chrysanth's fault.
Oh my
It
God!
is-
So
it
this
is
was a
Chrysanth's
real
fault.
thing.
Yes.
This actually happened.
Yes.
What?
How do you not remember? We'll see if you remember when we're
I've
done.
been really drunk.
Yeah, it's
Too
pretty
much
bad.
lawyer juice.
Caleb is, to put it mildly, he's starting off the session dying, so this will be fun. And then the final
I don't
adjective.
remember any of this. I'm not drunk enough for this.
Because I passed the strength check.
Yeah,
But I
somehow
am
you,
fatigued.
the little freaking Leshy, passed that.
But I'm fatigued. I'm gonna be fatigued for a while.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Start calling moss brown sugar.
I do
Okay,
have
it's
good
very
news for you, Sevi, and I'll tell you here after we finish the intros.
Ooh.
But the final
I'm getting
adjective.
Oh, you're going to join Hello Kitty and help me get a bunch of the materials, so I can.
No.
Okay, then I don't understand what the good news are.
Is, and I will get that to you in a moment. But first, I got to do the adjective soulless and say hello to Moss. What's going on, man?
Not much.
Wow. That's it?
Wow.
Just not much?
Yeah, just chilling.
He's got too many words.
Just chilling. Okay. Nothing else you want to say? Don't want to, plug any channels of yours,
No,
something
I
like that?
figured- I figured all that build up, you trying to get a word in edgewise, you trying to get this adjective out. I figured, the
Wow.
feedback I could give you,
Wow.
the more satisfying it would be.
Wow.
It is really
What
satisfying.
a
Good
dick.
job.
Wow.
I know,
All
what a
right.
Turns out I know
banana.
just which buttons to push on which day.
I hate you, and I'm gonna cheers to how much I hate you. So it is Friday. If you send $50 super chats, I'll at least take a shot, and maybe other people will too. But cheers
I will.
to you guys for at least one free shot. and look to a good game.
Cheers
If
to
we're
you
doing
guys.
shots, all I have left is a bottle of vodka over there. I'd have to go get vodka.
You can drink whatever you want. That's up to
Jansen,
you.
You did this. You did this. This is
You
empty
did
now.
this.
This is
Don't
empty.
do this. Do
Oh,
vodka
man.
or do water, Frost. Do whatever you want. You don't have
Oh,
to
I can drink
do
water
alcohol.
all night.
Drink spicy freaking hot sauce with red pepper flakes and soy sauce tea.
Your mom.
Mike's hot honey, yes sir.
Actually,
Drink
okay,
that.
I
Oh my
will
God,
give you
$50. Frost will do a shot of that hot sauce.
just
Hot honey.
that is
funny.
delicious. I would do a shot of that for $50, and I put that in my tea, and it's actually really good. Yeah, it goes good on everything, man. It's so good. I put that shit on everything. It's not even Frank's red hot sauce.
Ooh, thank you for subscribing, Tex.
Oh boy, we got some benefits to do, so let's hop into that, and then we'll recap. But first, I do want to say, actually, no, I'll hold this for after this. So, benefits for Strange Aeons.
Was
Well-
I not here? Why
Huh?
am I frightened?
You failed.
Oh,
Oh
God,
my
Sevy.
goodness, how drunk were you?
Two thumbs up for that.
I don't
Good
even
job.
know if you're going to care about my good news because you don't remember
Okay,
the
good.
reason I'm giving you the good news. Oh,
To
God.
be fair, I am also not sure what I am missing because I don't remember any
Here.
talk of like surrounding.
Oh,
It's
because there
not
were
just
some.
me.
What is going on with you
Also
guys?
doesn't remember it.
There were
I know
horrifying
that's
peer
right.
checks because
Guys,
of the lady in the chair.
not
and all the
only-
blood river.
Not only were
I
you
I
all
remember the
present.
Rats.
No, Moss and
Oh, we
Caleb
were
weren't
gone.
here.
We were
Well,
going.
Moss
Okay.
might not have been here.
Ah,
The rest of you have no
I'm not
excuse.
losing my mind.
Because not only were you here, but you have access to the AI archivist. That session, like it does a little summary of every episode for you. It's like 3 paragraphs. Oh God,
See that.
you guys are wild. All right, so I'm gonna do the benefits, and then I'll recap for all you players, and we'll go from there.
We're the good kids. AP class.
No, you know what? I'm starting to sympathize with Noel. Benefits for the Strange Aeons. So, for those of you supporting Legend Seeker, the tabletop role-playing game I'm making for you guys, and by the way, Frost, Moss, and I, sometime here soon, are going to be doing a stream where we're going to build a character for you live and kind of show you what we're doing there. So it's going to be pretty cool. But those of you who are supporting, you do get to give benefits to the cast in addition to helping support my project. So for the Mythic tier folks, we've got 1 benefit to Chrysanth and 1 to Moss. Both of those came courtesy of Darth Dave, who's supporting at the Mythic tier. Thank you, Darth Dave. And then there's 1 to Erudai from Leo. Oh, there's a condition. As long as I stop killing his pets in my private games. Wow, Leo. I don't kill your pets. You kill your pets by sending them into dangerous situations and then being sad that they didn't survive. So I can promise you, so long as you don't send your pets into danger, they won't die. Except for of old age. And that'll be long after the campaign. But thank you for that benefit. And then gold, for gold supporters, we got 2 to ley lines. And those are from Fantastic and Chrysanth's mom. And then fan art, everyone got 1 from Sassy Witch, except for me. And then okay. Then we get 1 to okay, sorry, I had to reread this twice. 1 to ley lines and 1 to Moss because you guys hit 7K subs during Cthulhu. That's when we crossed 7K, so that's awesome. Oh my God. All right, I'm going to need you guys to write these down whenever I say them at the end because you're not getting them until after this encounter, but it's a lot. Ley lines. You got 8 from Fantastic, Chrysanth's mom, Dragon Noodle Soup, and Afro, plus you got a conviction. And then Moss got 7 plus a conviction from the Miracles. In total, because we didn't get any for likes or comments, although we were very close to getting for likes, so you guys were very close. In total, 12 bennies plus 1 conviction to ley lines, 10 bennies plus 1 conviction to Moss, 2 bennies to Chrysanth, and 1 benny to Frost, Sevi, and I.
Nice Nikes.
That is a lot of damn bennies. So you guys are stacked after this first encounter is over.
I'll remind you guys when the encounter is done. But you can take that conviction now, Caleb and Moss, since the conviction doesn't go away.
Can
And we have 2 super chats. One from Cage and Corey for $20. Benny for Chrysanth as a thank you for reminding me to get ice cream last week. So I don't know, Chrysanth, if you want to take it now or after the fight. That's up to you. And Orman, 20 Canadian dollars. Caleb, in the blackest way possible, please describe what happened last episode.
All right,
Did you watch last episode?
Kind of. I have watched it.
Oh wow. All right, well, let's hear it.
All right, well, I've got Archivist and what they're giving me, but I think this is for the rats episode.
Now, remember to do it in the blackest way possible.
Oh,
Did you not upload the last?
it might not be up there yet. That's right, because we didn't go last week.
2 weeks.
We didn't go last week.
Why did
Well.
I rip the MP3s from the episodes for you to put the archivist in?
I
Look,
got
man,
it.
I don't know what was going on. We just slid and did a whole bunch of white people shit. Now, if it were me, I'd get up out of this asylum the second shit got scary. But all these white folk wanted to keep going deeper and deeper. I'd be up out of here. That's what happened last session.
Wow, that was real black coded. Well done.
Going deeper into
Let's go,
all the
Godwin.
different
Wow.
That's better
So
than Moss could do. Wow.
yeah, he's a black queen. So I got some good news, and also Chrysanth, do you know how to fix the bar?
No.
Okay, I guess
I
I'll do
can
it.
fix it.
Okay, yeah, if
Or,
you can
no,
fix
I
it,
do it. But
Yeah.
I'll talk to the mods. See.
just change it to 3456 because one of those came in right before we started the stream, I think. But some good news. This is episode 10. We've made it into the double digits, people. Because of you guys, we are on episode 10 of this fantastic show. So, as a special, only for today, super chats of $20. Actually, it'll be $10 for a Benny. So if you already did the 20, you're actually giving 2 Bennies to those folks. So Chrysanth, you're going to get 2. Orman, you're going to get 2. Or for Caleb, I guess.
Caleb.
Yeah.
Wow.
Orman
Orman
gets
did it.
Congratulations, Orman. You're in the game.
Well done.
Well done.
Welcome aboard. Welcome to hell.
So yeah,
Dragon Noodle Soup sent a $5 super chat. Hey, Dragon Noodle Soup, if you sent $5, that is 1 penny.
wow. Yeah. So yeah, for this episode, bennies are only $10. So there you go. And remember, if we fill that bar just above my head to $100, that gives the whole cast a Benny. And that could be from any combination of things. It doesn't have to be from buying bennies. It can be from the $5 super chat that Dragon Noodle just spent. If you buy us a shot for 50, anything that you do that fills up that bar, if it gets full, they all get a Benny. If it does it 3 times, they also get a conviction. So really helpful for them if you guys do those things. And I think that's it for benefits talk. What happened last episode? Okay. So you'll remember the prior episode, you guys are facing off against Ratch Mamby, who is the leader of the Ratlings. You guys had an encounter with him. And then you guys decided to proceed further north. You went back down to that room and outside where the tickler creature had gotten Dae'Breik, but no more tickler creatures got you. And then you headed up into the area that looked like it was a receptionist area. When you walked into that area, it was you were attacked by things that were called blood boils. They were weird, slime, heated-looking creatures made of flesh. You fought those, kind of exploded everywhere. And then you went a little further north into a room. Well, actually, first you found some rooms. There was like 4 rooms in a row. Most of them were empty, but the 4th one looked like it belonged to 2 children. You recognized... wow, thank you, Dragon Noodle Soup. That was very
Wow.
generous of you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, everyone gets a Benny. So there you go. And so you found the room. It housed 2 children. You recognize one of the names, or actually, I think you recognize both the names. One as the kid that you saw in that doll room that you killed, and then one that Winter had told you was missing, and that was the brother to that same kid. And then you passed that room, and you came across a ghoul that was digging at a wall. You left him alone, or did you kill him? You killed him, didn't you?
Yeah,
I think you
we
killed
killed
him.
him.
So we met the first goal.
Damn, that was fast.
Wow.
I'm gonna reset the goal again. There you go.
So you all get another Benny. Damn, that was really quick. Thanks, chat. You guys are awesome.
By the way, those kids' names were it was Brenton and Debus, I think, or
Yeah,
Debbie,
Debus,
however
yeah.
you pronounce. Yeah.
It's spelt weird, so I'm gonna go Debus, even though everybody's telling me it's to be. I don't care. It's Debus. And so you guys found that room, and then you went into another room that looked like it might have been like a activity center for the interred in this place. But it was a little creepy because there was lightning outside, and there was an old woman sitting in a rocking chair. And from underneath her rocking chair, there was a trail of blood that was going across the room and then appearing in sort of a column-like tower just floating there in like a gelatin fashion right outside of a hallway. So you guys went to go check on the grandma, and it was just going to be Frost, but then Chrysanth dragged Daryl over there by his cloak. So then her, Daryl, and Frost. That is exactly what happened. And after the stream, Chrysanth told me I flipped a coin on who I was going to drag over there. It was either going to be heads, Caleb, or B, it was going to be Moss, and I got Caleb. So don't let her lie to you. That's exactly what happened. She dragged Caleb over there, and then it turned out to be a haunt, so a trap. And the head turned around and it shot a gush of blood at Frost, but he deflected it, shot a gush of blood at Dae'Breik, but somehow she ducked or something and only like her top leaves got hit. And then it turned a third time and hit Caleb, and the blood knocked him down the river of blood into the column of blood, and he is now inside of it, drowning.
Seems like my last name was prophetic.
I was like, I know you were speaking, but I didn't hear anything. So
Wow.
sent also $50. I feel like we need to take a shot for that. I will take one shot for Dragon Noodle Soup and one shot for Jensen. Thank you guys for that. Cheers to both of you.
Indeed. I'm gonna
go retrieve a bottle here. Just a minute.
There's almost nothing left. Nothing left.
All right.
Okay.
I've had enough shots, but I put a full shot in my soda, so I will cheers.
Cheers. Well, you can also switch to water if you're don't get too sick.
That's okay. Yeah. That's why I put it in the soda.
To you
Just
guys.
to dial it back slightly. I do like that I had to take the shot and I didn't get a Benny though. Thanks, Jensen. Because I kill pets. I don't kill pets. Winnie killed herself.
Lynn. See, Lynn said I also tune out a Rudite. Like I know you were talking, but I
Wow.
Nothing stuck. Like it was just like white noise.
Well, you better tune into this part because there's another part of this we didn't talk about yet. There was a fear check when you guys saw this river of blood, and the reason Nozaku that it was Caleb who ended up going was only 2 people passed. Everybody else got afraid and had to roll on the fear table and didn't want to go any closer. So it was Daryl and Godwin that went forward, and then Daryl dragged Dae'Breik because she was clutching to his cloak and wouldn't let go. So they all went over there, but those of you who got the fear check failed, and you got some conditions. So Sevi, your character currently has the hindrance of being timid. So for this episode, you have to play out that hindrance. And then I don't remember what the other 2 got, but
remember this.
I am distracted currently.
Yes, I am shaken and I have a level of fatigue.
yeah. So you were distracted, and
I also have a level of fatigue.
Yeah.
Little Soup sent $2 super chat. Why no bag of beans yet? Huh?
There's not going to be a bag of beans this time around. I learned my lesson. Trust me.
I like the way you said that. Why no bag of beans?
Yeah. Why no bag of beans?
Yeah.
That's kind of how he wrote it.
Why no bag of beans?
You know what? I've decided that's how he said it in real life. That is canon. But yeah, so the fear check thing happened. I did misdescribe something, so this was the good news. I thought this counted as one of your psychoses that you get. It doesn't. So it's only for this session that you have that hindrance. You have to roll either 18 and 19, I think, to get the minor hindrances, or 20 or above to get the major ones. that actually stick on you, and you didn't get that. So, what, Len? What did I do now? Thank you, Jensen, for the 199 saying you're welcome, Arudai. I don't know what Len Green wants from me, but that's it. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna wait. I didn't read the last part, but there's not gonna be any bag of beans. There's no bag of beans.
Get the freaking line, dude.
Oh dear God.
Jensen super chatted 199. He says, "You're welcome, Erudio."
You really do tune him out.
I
You
know.
read that.
I just read that. I literally just read that. There was a whole conversation of me talking to Jensen, thanking him for the super chat.
I didn't hear you say any of that.
Dear God, woman. Oh, I'm transitioning the screens. I can't.
Okay.
I'm
maybe
glad
we
I came
can
back
have,
when I did. That was amazing.
Maybe we can I can translate what Arudai says.
Kills me, man. Kills me.
Now I have vodka, so I can deal with it.
Okay. Can Caleb be the translator?
He said,
wait, I
"You're
don't
welcome,
miss it.
Arudai."
Oh.
I hope that helped.
Thank you, Caleb.
I hope that helped. By the way, if you hear any music or sound effects, that is courtesy of Sirenscape.com today. Not a sponsorship, but so long as we let you know that's where that music and those sound effects are coming from, they won't copyright strike our channel. We appreciate that.
Yeah, Sirenscape, don't be tripping. There you go, silly.
Thank you, Caleb. Thank you.
Thank you, Caleb. See, what's funny is he was talking. I heard wah. Then Caleb talked. I was like, oh, I get it. Thank you, Caleb. You think I'm joking? I'm not.
Wow. Just wow.
Maybe, Arudai, you need to talk like a black person.
I don't think that would go over well, but I will consider your advice.
Does
And
not hurt to try.
I
yeah,
heard you were talking like a chicken. Maybe try talking like a chicken.
no, that was a disaster, and that'll never happen again.
No, people came to my chat saying it was amazing. I want to hear you talk like a chicken.
It was not. You can go watch it. It was not amazing. It was horrible.
And it was the best chat deal I ever thought of.
I was like, what? Oh God. Yeah, why are you Sevi's apprentice? Why are you doing what she does?
Because it made sense, because that game was so wordy. I was like, there has to be some way to make the reading fun. So I was like, chat, $10 and you pick the accent that he reads it in.
Except for this time, you pick chicken. You pick chicken. And they paid for it.
Dragon Noodle Soup super chatted for $2. I think Caleb should read this.
Arudai, he said, "You're welcome."
Thank you, Dragon Noodle Soup. So glad I have so many translators now. Dear God, I swear to. I swear to. All right. Was there anything else before we hop into this encounter where Daryl is drowning that I left out, or anybody remembers from last episode that I'm forgetting? And no, you didn't level up. No, you didn't find magic items. Well, that's what this encounter is all about.
Don't worry, I've got this covered.
The fear checks, if you didn't go over those, Arudai.
Tusk, come get me.
Oh,
The
yeah,
fear
do we
checks-
have to roll again or something?
No,
Because people had some problems.
yeah. So, yeah, you should have some statuses from your fear checks. I did talk about that, but I don't know if you were here for it, Frost.
I
But
may have been off trying to retrieve a bottle of vodka.
just check your sheet. I think one of you is like distracted and has fatigue. One of you is something and has fatigue. And then Sevi got the timid hindrance, or the hesitant hindrance, whatever one it is. So she is frightened and has to roleplay being a timid, bloodthirsty half-orc this game. But the key thing to know is that this is the expanded fear table. So if you, in regular Pathfinder for Savage Worlds, if you roll over a 20, you could have a heart attack. In this one, if you get an 18 or 19, you get a minor psychosis. If you get 20 to 22, you get a major psychosis, which means a major hindrance. And if you roll 22 or above, you either have a heart attack or you have a psychotic break where the DM takes over your character. Plus, if you have less than 3 psychoses, you gain another one of those as well. So, yeah, it's a little bit scarier in this game to go through a fear check, potentially. Yeah, so Let's see if that happens to you. But all right, so you guys are in D6. I got the book this time because the PDF was just a little too annoying. Technically, I guess we are going to be going into initiative, although it's not really a combat per se, unless you want to go beat the old lady up.
I have a question for you. How are you drowning?
In blood.
Did you like fall, or is like the blood, like your blood, like gurgling up and you can't breathe?
There's
No,
a foam of blood, and a hand grabbed him from the blood and dragged him into it.
So he's like, it's like being in a gelatinous cube, but made of blood, and it's not a cube, it's a cylinder.
Oh, okay. Because
So,
he's
yeah.
over here. There's
Yeah.
like no blood in there.
Well, it's not on the map. I didn't make this map, but yeah, technically what he's in right now is the column of blood. So he is in there, and he is suffocating, and he can't breathe. So he's going to be every round making some vigor checks that get progressively harder until he dies.
Can I pull him out of it?
You can try, but let's get the initiative going for that, so that you can do those things.
By the way, Sevi, you can think of what you're going through right now is probably like Gollum. Like, I want to kill him, but do I want to kill him? I don't want to get close, but do I want to kill him? No. Talking to yourself.
Oh,
the brushes.
Moss,
Your
you
blood.
would have been proud of me. I played a game right before the stream that we've been playing the last couple weeks called Necrophasis. I released Cthulhu on the world and ended all of humanity. So,
Good job.
I hope you're proud of me.
I don't know about you. I don't know about you, Arudai, but I do genuinely root for the players, and I don't intend to wipe them out.
He doesn't root for the players. He takes great pleasure in trying to kill all of us.
I thought you were on the side of the the greater mythos. Okay, that's all right. That's fine.
No. I'll take that back. I lied out my ass right there. I do abusing the players. I really do.
And Moss, it was a
Sometimes
skeleton
characters.
Cthulhu.
A skeleton.
Well, it was a skeleton Cthulhu, but I revived him. Him, and he got his flesh back, and yeah, it was a thing. It was a thing.
Refleshed him. Okay.
You reflex.
A lot of flesh.
All right, so you guys should. I think 1, 2, 3. Am I missing somebody? Who's not on there? Oh, that's everybody. All right, so let's begin. Looks like
Yes.
people need to do things. Dang it, Chrysanth!
Whoa.
I love the quick edge so
Hey, with
much.
the queen of clubs. Oh my
That
god.
is the
With the
worst.
queen of clubs. I'm still going almost last.
That's because you guys are pretty good, and there's no bad guys taking up any cards this time around. So at the start of the turn, or the start of the round, well, actually, it doesn't matter right now because you've got the Joker. So Chrysanth, you could go first if you'd like, or you can wait. What would you like to do?
Oh my gosh, Dragon Noodle Soup, I hate you so much.
Hey! Thank you, Dragon Noodle Soup.
A point?
Thank you, Dragon Noodle Soup.
Oh,
for
because you're not buying
$50.
benders. That's right. Got it.
Oh, by the way, for $1.99, Jensen says, "You're welcome, Arudai."
God damn it! We've already read that 4 times.
I don't know how you missed that one.
Wow.
Yeah, Ruda, I don't know how you missed it.
Gollum voice, real quick, Moss. That'd be great.
Wow. You know,
No.
Jensen, you got your super chat. You got your super chat read more for $1.99 than you did for $300. Cheers, Dragon Noodle. Thank you for
Cheers
the
to you, Dragon Noodle.
Good night, Cajun Corey.
for that point.
Cajun Corey.
Dream
Sleep
of
tight.
us.
All right, so can I actually roll spirit and whatnot to unshake? Because this was shaken from the fear table. So is it any weirder like the fatigue is gonna be?
Nope. The shaking is the same. I'll unpause so you guys can do stuff.
There we go. Okay, so I unshook.
All right, you're unshook, but what are you gonna do? You just watched Daryl get projectile vomited into a tower of blood. There's still blood, by the way.
Gino Fury says you heard she loves the quick edging.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to ignore that.
Oh, Sevi, you
It
missed
was
it.
too funny. I had to read it.
We were playing Necrophysis, and there was this opening to the room we came into that looked an awful lot like a vagina. After we solved the puzzle, when it like allows you to go back in, the visual that it gives you to go back in, a bunch of black short almost tentacle looking things with like little things jumping off them showed up. So it looked
Oh, no.
Bad.
looked like a bush with crabs.
Oh, no.
Bad, guys.
So instinctively,
was-
Good night.
I looked at Chrysanth and I was like, "Did you do motion capture for this game?" And she got so mad. I thought she was gonna kill me.
Oh,
So bad at it.
Wow.
She was like,
I mean, that's pretty funny.
She was like,
Down the stream.
She was like, "I'm gonna hit you," and I was like, "Sorry." Oh Jesus! But yeah, so she is still projectile vomiting blood and like throwing it all over the place. He is drowning. What would you like to do, Chrysanth? How are you gonna stop this situation?
Oh my gosh. I
Yeah,
don't
Christian,
even...
this is all up to you now.
Yeah, and all because I flipped a coin and decided to bury my face in Daryl's coat instead of Oliver's cape.
You're the chosen one. Fix this problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so does entangle? All entangle does is just wrap around things and just keep them there, right?
Right.
Okay,
Mhm.
so I can't use
You
it to
can
pull him out.
ensure that Daryl stays in blood.
Yeah.
I can ensure that he
Oh,
stays in
no.
there. It's like murderous intent. All right. Well, is the woman like? She's like over here, right?
I think she's right next to Godwin,
Yeah,
right north
she
of Godwin.
is.
She's like up here.
She is the square right here to Godwin.
Oh,
Or no, you're right. You're right.
Oh,
Yeah, you're right.
she's-
It's this one right
she's-
here. It's this one right
okay.
here.
She's over here.
Yep.
Okay, so that's still in range. So I'm gonna just try to like entangle her with a focus of covering her damn mouth and trying
Wonderful.
to stop any more blood from coming out of her.
That sounds wonderful. All right. Go ahead and cast your entangle spell on the poor old woman.
I don't like that you said that
poor old lady.
because
Oh,
Plan B was
Kill her?
trying to use the staff to pull Daryl out, but I don't trust my strength.
Well, your strength was really good last time, and I was trying to do this trap on you.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so that is a basic success. Are you happy with that?
You know what? I got some bennies. I'll try a benny for that. Nope. Okay.
Oh.
I'll take it.
Okay. So you succeed on that. Did it automatically give me one? I didn't check, but I think it did.
Oh, did it?
Yep, Arudai was given a Benny. Perfect. All right, so it looks like
Okay,
this
yeah.
stuff is working again. Thank God. All right, so you wrap a bunch of vines around this woman. Some of them kind of like going up around her face. Now the blood is still going. Most of it's still going through, but some of it's now splattering off to the side, like it's hitting a surface and like splashing to the side. So some of it's kind of like spraying Godwin, but she has not stopped spewing blood,
You.
and she's also not going anywhere.
And I'm just gonna back over here so that she doesn't hit me again.
I mean, it is the stream of blood is going from that square all the way to where Daryl is. So if she just turns her head just a little bit, I mean, I'm just saying.
3, 4. There we go. Like, I told you this was a bad idea. We shouldn't have got in.
Oh,
That's a different character.
yeah.
All right. So, oh hey, look, it is Daryl. Daryl, I need you to make me a vigor roll at
There's some
-1.
pretty music. Dragon Noodle Soup Bass is asking.
Oh, there is. Let me. In search of sanity. There we go.
4.
A 4. That's good. You're still alive. Godwin.
all right. He is going to do what he does best.
Oh wait, I'm sorry.
Punch her.
Daryl, you do get to try to break free from this. It is a strength at -4.
Ah, okay. I think this can go real well for me.
You can do it. Dragon Soup, I think they did.
Oh no.
Oh god.
You trying to get out struggle and accidentally ingest some of the blood.
Ew.
So if you could make me a well, actually, I need you to make me one anyway. Make me a vigor roll at -2, but on your next vigor roll to try to get out of here or to survive, it's going to be an additional -1.
So it's a 1. I'm gonna-
And we did fill the bar again.
Damn.
Okay.
All right, that is
That's not
twice.
bad.
Okay, so you don't the special thing hasn't happened yet. So you ingest the blood and you are panicked, but you're still okay.
Oh yeah, we did.
Now on your next roll, you are normally going to go one more down, so to a -2, but because of this critical failure, you're actually going to go down to a -3 on the next one. So you got a little bit for that. All right, Godwin.
All right, so she is entangled. That means she's vulnerable, or is that?
I believe distracted's for entangled, vulnerable for bound. If you add it to your sheet real quick, it'll do it automatically to show you.
Yeah, it puts vulnerable on.
Okay, it's vulnerable.
Okay, so he is going to, well, just try to stop this blood from coming out by destroying her body, whatever it is. He's going to try and punch it. So yeah, he is going to attempt this. He's going to do a, let's see.
Wow.
He is going to do 2 actions.
God,
And is this is not an inanimate object. This is a person, right? Technically.
This is a
Because there's-
person. Yes.
Now, is she an unarmed defender?
Yes, she is not armed.
All right, I'm going to set that. We'll roll the first attack.
Good God. All right. Stop it. Oh my God. It's like giving me a tour of Sirenscape. I don't need this.
No. And I
Alright.
hit a
Oh my
target number of 9. I don't know what her target number to be hit is.
Oh, okay, it's loud.
All right. So there's the music. You'll have to adjust it on yours.
Yeah.
All right. So there you go. There's the sound effects for the blood room. Yeah, you hit her. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Will it be the raised damage or?
It is raised damage. Yes.
All right. Is a wound. Do I want to do? Okay, now we'll just leave it at that. So first attack is going to do a wound.
All right. Yeah, you lay your fists into this elderly woman. Where do you strike her?
Face.
All right. You strike her face, and you feel it connect, and there's a little bit of like a crunch of like cheekbone. And her face kind of like tilts this way, and the blood sprays off to the side a little bit. And then her head tilts back up, and the blood just keeps going, but she's not down.
Ew.
All right. Second
Ew.
verse, same as the first. Right.
Oh, God.
Not sure if I did that way, if it's just gonna roll the conviction or not. Oh, it looks like it didn't. Okay, well, that's fine. Oh, it did. It did. Never mind.
That'll still hit.
Well, look, weird. Same number.
Dragon Noodle Soup sent a $2 super chat saying
That's a
Dragon
horrible
invokes
damage.
the mimic room.
This would be a bad time for a mimic room.
We're gonna Benny that damage and see if we can do better. There we go.
Oh, nice.
Dear God.
He's just like, okay, and just brings his fists together on either side of her head.
Yeah, so you punch the other side just as it's turning around, and you connect like right with the center of it. And there's like a crunch of cartilage, and there's some teeth fall out of her mouth, and her head just kind of snaps back, and the blood like gushes up onto the ceiling and starts like dripping down from the ceiling. And then her head comes back down limp, and you're very certain at this point if she was alive, she's not alive any longer, but her head lifts back up, and the blood continues spewing out.
Okay. Is she, I forgot to ask if she's an outsider.
No, she is not an outsider.
Okay. Just some kind of a weird thing. He's just going to yell out after that, looking at all the blood raining down. This isn't helping. And look over at Oliver and just, he shrugs.
I am off looking at like a butterfly somewhere because I'm distracted.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
God.
what
Yeah,
Godwin
a
does, he's
butterfly
just
inside.
circling. In fact, he's circling her. He just kind of moves over here, and then he moves here, and he's just looking around at her, and the blood is coming out of her, but he's just like,
Oh boy.
Yeah,
don't
you see some of the teeth like
understand.
fall off of her face and down her nightgown into the river of blood, and it kind of like the teeth trickle down the river and then go up into the column. And now they're floating around Daryl as he's choking.
Oh my god.
Okay, Oliver's turn then. That's as far as he goes. He just kind of gets around. He's just looking like, He's
All right,
just
Oliver.
he's out, I'm sure.
All right. So, am I correct in assessing that this vortex of blood is emanating from this entity that Godwin is attacking currently?
Yeah, so it's sort of like The Exorcist, except for instead of puking out puke, it's a stream of blood, and it's gone down.
Oh.
Can't just Oliver just drink the blood? I mean, he's a vampire.
I don't
Okay,
have that.
Augustus Gloop.
I don't have the blood drinker edge.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought he was going to be the Augustus Gloop in our Willy Wonka thing here.
And it's worth noting, he's not actually a vampire. He's half vampire,
drinks.
Okay.
but he can go drink it if he wants.
As enticing as that sounds, I must ask. Well, I suppose I should move at least a little bit closer. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll start with 4 and see, where is this entity?
Right to the left of Godwin.
Okay. Is it safe to say, like, she is completely... is she in a vulnerable state?
Well, not only is her face caved in, but she is also wrapped in vines and bound to a wheelchair. So you think she's pretty vulnerable.
Okay. So how should I... You know what? No, I'm just gonna go... Well, I wouldn't be able to get all the way up to her. Okay. It's all right. I'm gonna start running up to her, and I'll just take a running shot with my bow. And then... Let's see. Is it gonna allow me to do anything? Okay. So do I get sneak attack on this?
Absolutely.
Okay, and then does that count as having the drop since
Yes.
she's entangled? Okay. Oh, hold on. I gotta cancel this because I see that my fearless leader is encapsulated in this horrible
I'll
torrent
take
of
care of
blood,
him. I'll take care of
and
him.
I'm going to spend a conviction to make sure that this dastardly villain goes down in the name of.
Oh, nice.
And so, the drop, sneak attack. I do have -2 from distractive. That should be automatic, correct?
-2 from what?
Distracted.
Is he
Yes,
still
yes.
distracted though?
Till the end of his turn. Yeah.
Okay, and but that should automatically deduct from my.
Yes.
Correct. Okay. So I shall roll.
Look at that.
Good lord.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that'll do it.
14. How's about a little raise?
Or a lot.
Keep rolling.
Ah.
Oh.
Look at me. I'm like the
Jesus.
Comanche from horseback.
Sure.
Yeah, so you fire at this woman. You definitely hit her with the bow. It pins her right through what would be the equivalent of her heart, and basically pins her to her chair. She is like a bug on a lab sheet. And if she were alive at that point, she most certainly isn't alive now. And yet, the blood continues to torrent from her mouth.
This undead bitch. Oh, can I see... Is it going to take an action for me to detect whether or not she is, in fact, undead?
That would have been, yes, it would have been a cult roll.
Oh, okay. Then I suppose I will do an assessment at some later date. That is my turn.
Sounds good. Mirashi!
right. I am going to. On my sheet got all weird. Okay. I am. What's going on? Okay. I am going to attempt to free Daryl. So what do I roll? Like strength?
In what way are you trying to free him? Like reach in and pull him out?
Yeah.
Then yes, that would be a. Could be athletics or strength, depending on which one you'd rather use. Actually, I think specifically because it's grappling, it would be athletics to try to grapple and pull him out. So yeah, athletics.
I'm gonna log back in and found. This is.
Is it being laggy for you, or?
Yeah, no, like I couldn't see the rolls. It like everything was broken.
Ah.
Alright, so then I will do athletics and I'll use a conviction. Swear to God. There you go. Perfect. Okay. Alright. Okay, this is better. Okay, so conviction, strength, no, athletics, you said.
Yes.
Alright, come on, dice, don't fail me now.
Do they ever? Oh my God.
Sometimes. Okay, I got a 16.
Oh my God, you actually beat it.
So that is
Okay.
3 raises.
All right, so you do run over and grab Daryl and pull him, and it feels unnaturally difficult. Like, it was supposed to be really hard, but you pull him out. However, I need you to now make a vigor roll at -2.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not afraid. Vigor. What? There you go. I'm good.
Good God. All right, Daryl is free from the column of blood. The woman has not stopped spewing her blood, however.
Alright, so Mirashi will grab Daryl, pull him out, and then say, Daryl, you're a leader. What are you doing trying to swim in blood? This is not the time to go swimming. Jesus.
Well, I didn't do this. This was Stinkweed's fault.
Oh, God. Well, why don't you just hide with me over here? Hey, we'll be safe over here.
Well, yeah.
Let's see.
Oh my God! John Gordon said, was it the time of the month?
Oh no. It's not coming from that orifice.
Oh God! Why?
Good. If that blood is, well, it's a little gamey. I'm not a fan.
Oh, God.
Oh! Somebody has to go there. Somebody
Wow.
Sarah a towel. Well, I don't have any towels, so maybe he can grab a bed sheet. I don't.
Oliver and Daybreak.
Oh, no.
I need you both to make me strength rolls. As the top of the round, the woman's head turns around in an unnatural 360 degrees and jettisons you with some blood.
Oh, my gosh.
However, it normally would have been at a -2, but because her mouth is covered and the blood's kind of splattering a little bit, it's only at a -1.
Oh. I'm gonna Benny that. And use my only Benny for right now. Did it not do it? I guess it didn't. Damn. All right.
All right. So the blood kind of throws you backwards, and then she moves her head, and it like pulls you towards the column, throwing you into the blood.
Delicious. Oh.
He just brings a hand out and he just starts salting it.
There's like some coagulated chunks in there, and you're just and Moss is just snacking on them.
Nom 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 nom.
Nom nom. Hey, look at that, Oliver! You got to go first, just in time to make some vigor rolls.
Wow, hard R there. I see how it is. Okay.
So yes, your first one is just a vigor roll. No problem. Just make that one on its own.
I'll take it.
And then your second one is a vigor roll at -2.
Can I ask why? What's going on between these two vigor rolls? Enlighten me. Set the scene.
One represents whether or not you start drowning. The other is something that's a different property of the blood that you are in.
Oh my god.
What if I'm drinking it?
Are you actually drinking
Alright.
it?
No, I'm not gonna drink it. I know it's pretty game breaking. Otherwise, I would just clear up the whole thing and ruin your game.
I don't care if you drink it. I am totally fine
Like
if you
a
want to
chick
drink it.
rolling around like Veruca or Violet.
Oh, that's a 1.
And you're happy with that one?
I'm gonna have to be happy with that one.
Oh, you're out of bennies. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. So you gain filth fever as a disease.
What?
So you are now.
Nugent song.
Wait,
It might be.
I gain what?
hold on.
It's
Hold
called
on,
filth.
Hold on a second. We met the miracle bar twice.
Yeah.
Right? And then we got bennies attached to those, like not the miracle bar, but like the super chest sent. We got 5 bennies attached to all of us. Miracle
Yeah. Did you
bar.
not use any of your bennies, Moss?
Did you not take those bennies?
I was told I couldn't take them until after this
No,
fight.
the super chats you can take any time. So there's 4 bennies you could take.
I haven't gotten any of those bennies. We took. Okay, so we got.
The ones they bought for you during stream, you can take. The ones that they gave you before the stream are the ones you won't get till after.
Yeah. So there
Oh, good
are.
lord! I'm an idiot. Okay.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, so there's 4 bennies that you could take. Because
So
we got.
If you want to,
Dragon noodle soup sending 1 for everybody.
Mhm.
Jensen sending 1 for everybody, and then dragon noodle soup sending. So actually, that would be 3, 4, 5. So that would be 5 bennies that you could take that were just from super chats.
but don't take the 5th one. Just re-roll
I think
as if
I
you're.
already
Yeah.
used Yeah. Okay. Yep. Too bad.
You got one more opportunity if you want to do it. It's up to you. Otherwise, you got filth fever. All right, you got filth fever.
Yeah.
And I'll explain what that is in just a moment.
That's the same thing those boil things.
But you do get an opportunity now to try to escape on your own. So you can make a strength roll if you'd like at -4.
Am
I'm
I
gonna go off
able to
cam for just a
argue
second.
For agility?
What would your argument be?
I paddle my arms very quickly.
So you're gonna doggy paddle out of this thing? All right, I will give you agility at -4 as well.
At -4? What's the strength at?
Also at -4.
All right, we'll do agility. Ah, shit. Nope.
You live here now.
Wow. All right, so Moss continues drowning in the blood. Speaking of blood, Daryl.
Is that a song? Drowning in the blood?
Yes.
It should be.
It's like a Slayer song.
I'll save them. Don't worry. Whenever it's my turn.
I just have dirt.
Yep. She's right here.
Now, Oliver, don't you have a rope?
Oh god.
Your rope poke out.
And I just give you the rope in my hand. I just pull my hand back in. No, help me.
No. There you go.
It's like, hey, you got a toothbrush?
Godwin doesn't have really any possessions. The only thing he has is a slip of paper, and he did have a toy soldier, but Mirashi took it.
Yes, and I gave it to the Nugget. I have a steel mirror, some paintings, a syringe, a magnifying glass, and a gold ring.
Dollhouse?
And a dollhouse.
No, I don't think. Are you still carrying the dollhouse? I can't remember who you are.
No, I left
Okay.
the dollhouse.
Oh,
And there it goes. All right, now he's back. Perfect.
All right. Well. Yep, so I'm going to take off my duster, my jacket, wrap it around this woman's head, and then take off my belt and try to, like, cinch off her head. Try to stop the blood flow.
All right, give me a. We'll call that a strength roll as you kind of like fight against the torrent of blood coming out.
Fiction here.
Godwin finds this a little amusing.
Just a little.
Well, you could stop standing there, not letting help.
I'm
All
holding
right.
the flashlight.
It says it would be a plus.
I ran, so that would actually be a 6.
That would be reduced down to +4. So let me do a /R 1d4 x +4. Nope, I didn't do it.
I'll get a 1. I'll get a 1. Why is Oliver rolling?
It's me. It's me rolling it. So you actually are not strong enough to overcome the torrent of blood.
Damn it, Nightlight, get over here.
You might need some assistance, perhaps. Man, I need to make you guys fight more old ladies with blood coming out of them. Do you stay where you're at?
Yep.
Please never say that sentence again.
Yep, that's as far as I can run.
yeah. It's like, please no.
Daybreak!
Okay, I'm gonna go on hold until I'll help Mirashi with her strength check to pull Oliver out.
I'm sorry, what did you say? You were muted.
I'm going on hold.
Hold! Godwin.
All right. Drop his conviction, and he's going to say, not a bad idea. I'm going to try something. He just reaches into her chest.
Into her chest?
Yep. And he
Not like into her gown, into her chest.
because that's where you said the blood was coming from, right? Or is it coming from her mouth only?
It's coming from her mouth.
Oh, I thought you said it was like it was spilling out of her everywhere. Oh, because I thought that's where the river came from.
Godwin is trying
Oh,
to
yeah.
copy.
So when you came in, it was like dribbling down her chin and dripping on the floor, and then the river was going over. But then when you guys triggered the trap, that's when it gushed out, and she like turned towards you and started like throwing you guys around the room.
Okay, well he's just gonna put his hand like right here on her sternum. He's gonna try and heal her because she's bleeding.
All right, give it a shot.
Maybe.
Interesting tactic, Nightlight.
Oh,
See how it
jeez.
works out for you. Well, shit.
Wow. So two things are going to happen here.
Oh God. Wasn't poorly.
You do see some of the wounds and stuff like heal up a little bit. She doesn't move or anything. She still seems dead. So this doesn't seem to have fixed the situation. But when you place your hand on her chest, you feel something just underneath the fabric of her gown. Seems like a tube or something in her pocket.
He's going to pull his hand back and see what that is, and then just look quizzically at Daryl.
It looks like medication.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I can. I didn't do 2 actions, so I can't do anything else.
Mirashi.
I am going to spend a penny to keep my conviction. I'm gonna go over here and pull Oliver out.
All right, give me another one of those rolls.
And can
Are
I?
you gonna help me?
Yeah. I'm going to just run up and very scared, but like grab around your waist and also tug.
Okay, so we'll all right, let me go back. We're gonna go ahead and say act after this character. So you're gonna make an assist roll of strength. So give her or athletics. So roll in athletics.
Oh, athletics. Dang it.
Normally, it's not Step Bro who's stuck.
Yeah. I hate all of you guys.
I didn't want to say it in Godwin's voice. I'm just gonna say it.
I will spend a penny for that. Give me the
Oh, how
same one.
turntables.
Wow.
All right, I got one more.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Come on, give me one more.
There we go.
Oh,
there's
I think she
something.
got it.
Yeah.
All right, so that is +1 to Mirashi's next roll.
Awesome. Okay, I already spent the penny, so I will go ahead and roll athletics.
Nice.
Not like she needed the help, but
Good God, man.
Daybreak can feel like she helped.
You pull Oliver out, but I need you to make another vigor roll, Mirashi.
I'm good. Okay, I will pull Oliver back over here. If you can please put him over here. Stop going over there! What are you doing? Why are you guys swimming in the blood? Are you crazy? There's no lifeguard on duty.
I put my hand on Mirashi's shoulder and I'll look her dead in the eyes and just say, "Have you ever experienced heaven?"
Oh, God.
Heaven? No. Why?
Never mind. There's an old broad we need to kill. I'll tell you.
Okay, you stay back here. You stay back here.
There's an old broad we need to kill. Wow.
Daryl, at the top of the round, her blood gushes at you. You are holding up a cloth on her head, trying to, like, stop it, but you didn't succeed, unfortunately. So if you could make me a strength roll.
Oh gosh.
Well,
I believe this is at -2.
Round and round we go.
This time, you don't get shoved in, so that's something.
Are we in a new round or is
We are, yeah, it's just at the top of the round, so here we go.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well I have to
Choose
take that
wisely. Oh, I thought you were gonna give another Joker.
one. No, I've been getting under a 4 every single time.
me too.
Mirashi, you're up
Yes.
first.
Yep. I am gonna. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to run. Gonna roll a pace die. Perfect. Alright. Can I get here? Can I, like, grab her? Because she's, like, right over here, right? Oh, over
Yep,
here?
she is in that square. You're not in her square, but yeah, you can grab her from that square.
Okay. I will do what, Daryl failed to do. He said,
So you would like to take his duster and try to wrap it around her head?
yeah, so -2 because because I ran, right?
Correct.
So just a strength check?
Yep, it is a strength check at -2 because you ran against the blood's strength check.
Okay. I will, I need to get rid of a penny to keep my conviction going. Alright, I don't think I spent one before. No. Okay, perfect.
I've got
Alright, strength. At a -2. Come on, don't fail me now. Yep.
It does not. Let's see what I get. I do
Son.
poorly. All right, so you are able to like push past the stream of blood and pull the cloth around the back of her head and like cinch it. So you can see now there is a bulge in the front of the cloth where the blood is still projectile vomiting, but now it's kind of trickling down her neck and like going through the pores of the cloth a little bit. It's not making a big gush that anybody's getting knocked back by right now.
Okay, I suggest we we just put the body in an empty bedroom.
Well, that's not a bad plan to me. As long as I get my duster back.
You have to take
you
it
might
off.
We might not have. It's covered in blood. Do you really want it?
At this point, you should probably burn the duster.
Yeah.
You can't burn the duster. I don't know how many times I have to tell you that, Oliver. You can't burn it. It's fire retardant. It's not supposed to burn.
Right, that's my turn.
Godwin.
What form does this medicine take?
Good question.
or is
I
it-
think it's a syringe. Let me double check though.
Okay, that'll make it easier. I was saying if it's pills,
Pills.
oh, it's
Punch
gonna
it
suck
into
me
her
like.
stomach.
"Arrgh."
Let's see. It is a syringe, yes.
Okay, he's going to pull it out, look at it, just, ooh, and looking over at Mirashi, just go, and stick it in her thigh and push the thing down.
And then
All
you
right.
massage it.
Oh, he does,
Do you-
he's not enough to know that.
Damn it. Give me a second.
Backs away, like,
It's like as someone who's
All right,
had
so
to
you,
administer an EpiPen.
Oh, did it just refresh my damn? Yeah, it did. All right, should be back
this
to.
doesn't make her explode or something. If I think it does, I feel really bad. I'm sorry.
She does not explode. In fact, her body seems to sort of relax a little bit, and her head slumps forward, and the bulge in the material kind of flattens. You can tell there's no longer any projectile coming out of it, as the haunt is suppressed.
Well, about time y'all did something right. I'm gonna
Yay.
undo the cinch and put my. I'm not gonna put my duster back on yet.
I'm
I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna walk over to Daybreak.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna pull off a bunch of her leaves and start using them to dry all the blood.
Why not? Mirashi already covered her with blood. I don't think she has taken a shower.
Ah,
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Well,
so
I'm just gonna go over to
dramatic,
Oliver and check on him. How do I check on him?
That's gonna be a medicine check, and it's a good point, Oliver. I now need you to make a vigor roll at -2.
I am looking at this giant puddle of coagulated blood with sheer bliss.
We should also reset our bennies.
Oh yeah. So whenever this happens, by the way, whenever she goes limp, the tower of blood also just loses its form and then comes down and almost like the scene from Nightmare on Elm Street when it comes out of the bed. It just splashes everywhere, and now the whole floor's covered in blood.
Oh man.
God dang it, dude. Why am I getting... wait, hold on. Is it because... Oh, I know why. It's because I have
have
reduced
fatigue, don't you?
vitality.
Yeah.
Well, no. Oh, I do have fatigue. That's what it is.
Yeah, the
All right, so
fatigue
there's-
is messing.
Here's 2 bennies.
Hey,
There we go.
There we go.
There we go. There we
we
go.
go.
Come on now. Come on now.
All right, so far so good. Now you can do a medicine check. Or you were trying to figure out what his disease was. Is that what you were doing?
Yeah, and see if
Alright,
I
yeah.
can do anything.
So that would be medicine.
I don't have medicine.
We should
Oh,
also reset our bennies. Now the
I have to say,
Oh, yeah.
Daybreak,
Oh yeah, I'll do that for you.
honestly never felt better. I don't know what problem it is you're
Yeah.
looking for, but...
oh,
Oh,
pay attention. Everybody except the rude eye.
2 pennies.
Okay. So, if you grab stuff from the super chats, that's 5 pennies total, okay? Now from the stuff from before, Caleb, you get 12 pennies. Moss, you get 10 pennies. Christian, you get 2 pennies. And then Frost and I only get 1 penny, and Arudai gets 1 penny.
Sheesh.
All right.
I'm rocking 20 bennies.
Nice.
Yeah, and then
Nice. While they're checking on him, Godwin's just going to pull the syringe back out of her and put the little top back on it or whatever and just slide it in his waistband.
okay.
This could be useful again later.
There are,
5 likes away from 36. Make sure to hit the like button, guys.
All right.
Yes,
so, you,
please.
so you said medicine, yes? So that's gonna have to be unskilled.
Please
Yeah,
hit the
he said
like
me-
button if you would like for me to keep my shirt on.
You're a healer and you don't have the medicine skill?
No, because I have healing and survival.
Well,
I'll
there
do
you go
an
then.
unskilled attempt.
Would you
Okay.
please help me survive?
I will try my best.
Come
I
on.
gotta-
Okay, there's something.
I didn't even know there was a medicine skill.
Nope, that
honestly.
was it.
It is medicine, right? Am I making that up?
I don't know. I know there's healing. I
There's,
don't know.
yeah,
No,
there's, a,
there's
there's,
Oh,
a,
healing. Healing
there's
is
a
healing.
Yeah, there's
It's
a
healing.
healing skill.
The
But
skill is healing, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have
okay.
the healing. I don't have the healing skill. I just have the healing power.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, the
Like,
healing
shoot
skill you
beams out of
use
your
to do
fingers, but
medicine
you don't know what
checks.
they
Yeah.
do.
got it.
Like I just rub dirt on things and things get better.
Was
I
there?
don't know how it works.
Such is
Maybe
the
try.
ways of my kinfolk.
Ooh, I got it. Hey, Mirashi for the win. Mirashi got a raise, even though she's stupid as a brick.
You're
Yeah, Mirashi, you don't remember why you know this. Maybe it has something to do with your past. You're not sure. But you recognize the symptoms of something called filth fever, which is a disease that usually comes from something unclean, like getting bit by a dire rat or, I don't know, ingesting or touching infected blood, something like that, that slowly weakens your body and makes you more tired and fatigued until you're useless and eventually die. But if he's able to successfully be treated for this 3 days in a row, then he will be cured of it. But it's just one check per day.
Okay, I will pass on that information, and Mirashi will try to sound really smart. So,
And you got a raise. You got a raise, so you know that it can also be healed if somebody uses a healing power with the neutralize disease modifier.
all right, we hit 36 likes, so everybody take one penny. So Mirashi
Yay.
will look at this, and she'll scratch her chin. I was like, I've seen this before. I remember when I studied way back when. This particular disease will make you tired every day until you die. So the only way you can be healed is in two ways. One is you take really deep care every night and make sure to rub some alcohol and special ointment in your nostrils every night. Or somebody has magic, the healing spell, they can focus on neutralize
Disease.
Yeah.
disease. Neutralize disease, and it will cure you instantly. Now I don't have that power, but I think I have some vinegar I can rub in your face.
Daybreak has stopped listening, and I'm gonna spend a penny to refresh PowerPoints, and I'm gonna I'm gonna heal.
But the big question is, did you actually believe that she studied?
Well,
Let
Tiny
me roll-
Tusk, after everything she said, I can tell you it's all BS. It affects your manhood specifically. You're going to have to take them off. You're going to have to cut them off.
Cut it
Is it-
off.
It's neutralize poison or disease.
Yeah.
Which I believe you can do. I don't think that requires mastery, but I'm double checking.
No, I think
No, I
I think
saw
it's
it.
just a
It's in-
simple
That's normal, right? Okay.
plus
Yeah, it
one.
should-
I'm gonna roll persuasion for all the bullshit I just said. Let's see how I do. Okay.
You're fine. For now.
I rolled a raise in persuasion for bullshit.
Yeah, no. As soon as you said healing spell with whatever, Daybreak has immediately just moved to Oliver and started doing it.
Okay, but like Mirashi is still trying to like make it sound like she's really smart.
She has stopped listening and has just become very focused on her patient. Okay, so I got a 14.
Yeah, so he is good. He is, I believe, healed of the disease. I will make sure that that is exactly how it works. I'm pretty sure that is it. It just gets rid of it.
So Oliver, over Godwin
guys.
or over Daybreak's head, Godwin's just going to look at you. He's going to pull the and
Oh.
say, "If you start feeling bad, I can stick this in you and fix her."
What did you get?
Perfect.
14.
Okay, yeah, you're good. So technically you get a penalty equal to the disease penalty, so it would have been a -2, but 12 is well and above what you need. So
That I'll kind of saddle up close to Mirashi and just be like, do I actually have to cut my manhood off?
No, you don't. Why are you listening to Daryl? Just because Uncle told us that doesn't mean that he's actually that smart.
I don't know anything about medicine or diseases.
He's quite not up all there, you know.
Why do you think I advocated for him as leader?
Good point.
And Daybreak has
And
realized
Mirashi will look at Daryl and wave.
yeah, and Daybreak realizes that Daryl is standing very close to her, and she runs. Runs over here. She does not want to be near him anymore.
All right. Now, Arudai, for the benefit of Kirsan, because I know, which rooms have we been in?
Oh, yeah, she's a little loopy. Everything to the south, you've already been through.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We haven't been through things up this direction and this direction.
Well, seeing as this is a passing corridor, Godwin, sorry, Nightlight, could you take that nice old lady and put her in one of these bedrooms?
Sure. And he's gonna head over there, noticing that he is technically, since he never got hit by the blood, and there's just little speckles, he's the only one who's not completely covered in blood from having touched the blood fountain and pool, and he's
So, Dragon Noodle Soup, the menu is less today. That is accurate. So you can get 1 penny for
$10, yeah.
super chat. Lynn got confused because I used the mod chat to write notes on what people should take after the fight. So I confused her. So I do apologize for that. It's not her fault. I was taking notes in that DM, so I knew what to tell people. So I'm sorry, Lynn.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. And I did want to say, Godwin, that you were so close when you did that healing roll, but the book specifically says on that haunt, it says the haunt is destroyed when the players heal her, either through doing a healing roll, the skill, or by administering her medicine. Healing spells will not suffice.
Oh,
no.
I had the idea. I was like, she's bleeding.
Yeah, so the logic was there, but they wanted it. I guess the haunt's requirement to end was it to be like a medical treatment, not a magic treatment.
Got it. Well,
But-
he's keeping the syringe because it fixed once. And who knows what it's going to do next time? You don't know. He's got a D4 if smart. So yeah, he's going to wheel her body into this room over here that we were just in. And just keep straightening her head as he's going, holding it up because he probably broke her neck, and he's just pushes her in there.
After
and
he
closes
pushes
the
it in,
door.
yeah, Mirashi will make sure that the door is closed. That was creepy.
Yeah, once they close the door, Daryl makes it look like he's polishing his gun, and then he shoots the handle off. Oh, wow. How unfortunate. Anyway, on to the next.
Oopsies.
Wow. Poor old lady won't even get a dignified burial.
What an ironic
Nope.
accident.
How crazy. These things just tend to happen here.
They do.
Oh. Anyways, I don't remember anything that happened over the last couple of hours. It's like I was kind of gone from my body for a while. So,
Oh, God.
what's
So
next?
let me. So we went into that room over there with the dormitories, and
Yeah.
then those things came to life, and then that woman tried to eat Daryl alive.
Yep, I do remember.
I seem
and
to
we
have come in at
haven't-
the tail end of that.
Yeah, we should look up these rooms, but before we go in, let's make sure to see if we can hear anything and see if they're trapped. I will roll notice. And I rolled amazingly well, just to let you know.
I would like to do the same on this door.
I'm so surprised.
I know you look really surprised.
I'm gonna lean up against this wall. Seems like the Wonder Twins got this.
Godwin sees that Daybreak is staying in the shadow. He just moves closer, so she's in the light.
Oh.
Oh, yes.
Maybe you
Oh
can
my
roll back some of his
God!
leaves.
Perfectly and
Why,
exactly
Oliver?
confident of everything that is going on the other side of this door.
Yeah,
So,
for choice.
Okay, what do I do here? First off, I just want to say I find it wild that the barbarian fighter who's not made for finding traps, always aces them, and your rogue always fails.
Guys,
We know that it
tired.
doesn't matter what the stats are because she'll just explode the dice. It's fine.
I just
tired, okay? I'm a little sleepy.
His tummy distended from the
Just
blood.
move
Is he like
back.
portly right now?
So I'm gonna say what happens is
Full. I
with
need
a critical failure, because a bad thing happens on a critical failure, Oliver like tries to like rattle the doorknob to like test if it's locked or if it's trapped or whatever it is he's trying to do. And there's still blood on the floor, and he kind of slips a little bit. It falls forward into the door, knocking it open.
Does he hit his eye on the doorknob?
Ah,
Like so many.
And he disappears into absolute darkness. And Oliver,
Oh my God.
you are standing in absolute darkness. But strangely enough, despite the fact I believe you have dark vision, you can't see.
I shout from inside. See, guys, nothing to fear. Everything's all good.
Mirashi
You know-
will extend. Can oh.
Oh gosh, he paused
consulting
it.
the book.
Oh no. He opened the book and paused the game.
Oh dear.
Doesn't mean a
I
thing.
was
want
gonna
you to know
extend her
that-
hand, but because God paused the game, Mirashi did not move her hand into the room.
It doesn't
don't
mean a
know
thing.
What it is about me that causes these things to happen the way that they do.
I know.
Uh,
that
And usually,
because he's
this is
targeting
how
you
it was for me when I was Phallister. So maybe it's a road thing. This is the sort of shit that would happen to me.
I mean, you're making more rolls because you're going up the door, so it's more likely that horrible things are going to happen to you, right?
You would think so, but Sevi is a statistical anomaly.
Yeah,
Well, that's why I said you.
it makes like no sense, dude. No sense.
John Gordon.
That's why I don't
Standard
know what's
heavy.
going on.
Standard moss.
Hold on, that can't be right.
Oh, I laughed so hard. I took a screenshot of it and put it in the server.
Am I looking in the wrong? Hold on.
Because that's the perfect representation
Oh yeah.
of every single campaign we are in.
I'll go look at that in just a second.
I feel like Jellybeans wasn't anywhere near this bad. Jellybeans was actually a decent character.
Yeah,
So it's a
Jelly
good
Beans
beat.
didn't have it too bad. The only thing that happened to you is you get some critical fails to trip over your own dick. That was about it.
And getting
Yeah, but
beaten
that
up
was
by
for
the
comedic
octopus.
relief.
Yeah.
And to be honest, there's worse things you could trip over.
That is true. That is true.
And the
I
funniest thing,
don't think there are.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Of the
Yeah,
things
I
I'd
mean,
wanna
maybe
step on and
it's a little bit more than tripping over normal stuff, but at the same time, you get to look back and say, guys, I just tripped over my penis.
Hey, you hear in the room, Moss, as you trip in and you say, everything fine. You hear crying suddenly behind you, some sobbing. Sounds like a child, perhaps. And then you hear, Brenton, wake up, Brenton, please. And something about this sobbing just feels so awful. You are now distracted,
Okay.
but we are not in initiative yet. So, what would you like to do?
I'm out of there. Leave
I'm
the
sorry.
room.
There's a little girl and she's crying. I'm sorry to tell you, little girl, but Britton is dead.
oh
Well,
my God.
No! Why would you do that? Mom?
We weren't in initiative. But you know what? I want to call BS real quick, all right? Because I know that Mosh is a GM, and he knows that was exactly the wrong thing to say. He just basically no-balls me. So this is his fault, and I want to make that very clear.
Oh, I just love how
Wow.
quick the space bar got slammed.
For the record, every night, did we see the boy Brendan in the other room?
No.
Okay, so we haven't seen him. Okay.
The boy you saw, you did see Brenton, but you saw him in the dollhouse room. That was the boy that you shot an arrow into.
Oh.
All right.
Okay, that was the one where they had all the dolls that he was hiding under the bed.
The Labubu's room. Yeah, well, I think didn't.
Or is
Lawson
it
end
the
up under
other
bed?
room?
Oh,
The Labubu's room. Yeah.
Yeah, I did end up
Oliver
under
ended
the-
up under the bed.
Yep.
He tripped or something. I was like, I don't know.
And I'm pretty sure that was the result of a crit fail too.
Yeah, I was.
Boss,
no.
you don't get to complain anymore.
Yeah, this one's totally on you. You cannot blame me for this one. This is
I've fully
technically
accepted my fate.
this is technically a surprise round because the absolute darkness. So I'm going to give you all a notice roll at -2, except Moss, because he's in the room and heard her. You get a notice roll regular.
Okay, so this
Oh,
is this
okay.
magical darkness because as an ASMR, I have dark vision. I ignore all illumination penalties. I don't know if it is magical.
You cannot see.
Okay, so notice roll at -2.
Whoa,
Minus
hold
2,
on.
I see nothing.
Did it register
Oh,
my
minus
thing?
2.
Why does it say that I rolled a?
Oh my god! Let's
You're-
go!
you're
I
distracted.
got a 9.
Give a rude eye, Bunny.
Did I even roll? Did mine go? Oh, there it goes.
Yeah,
why
you
did
got
it?
a 2.
Why did I have a
Got you.
minus
I got a race.
3?
You're distracted.
Fatigue.
Oh yeah, I have 1 fatigue.
Right, it's 1 point. Well, you get
Yeah.
-2 for
For being distracted.
distracted.
Oh duh. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, this fatigue's kicking my butt. Not that I would have done well
Did
anyway,
it-
but
Did anybody pass?
I'm gonna no.
Mirashi
but
did.
You know what?
Of
Mirashi
course.
with the D4 and the -2.
I'm gonna
Still
try
got
to.
race.
I'm gonna no
I'm
longer
definitely
take
gonna
skills.
Benny.
It seems to work.
I'm definitely gonna
I'm gonna
Benny
set
and
everything to
hope
D4.
for an explosion here. Nope. Same exact roll. Doing it again.
You can do it. Oh,
You got the bennies for it.
I'm
All right. So only Mirashi will get a normal draw on the surprise round. Here we go.
Well, I'm sitting pretty back here. The Wonder Twins got this.
Doesn't the doesn't the hesitant edge already go away? I thought
No.
it went away after the fight.
No, hesitant stays for the whole session. Because we
Whole
got it
session?
because we got it at the end of last session, and it's supposed to last for an entire session. So that's why
Okay.
we're doing it on this one.
Okay, so then next session I won't have it. All right.
Yep. After this session's over, you will no longer have the hesitant edge.
It's fucking retarded. I mean,
one passing the rolls.
I know I can play. All right, Mirashi will.
Mirashi does not go yet.
Oh, boy.
Because there is something else in the room. So give me just 1 second here as I turn on the combat music.
I like that. There's something else in the room. Oh. Good luck, bud.
All right, so Oliver remains distracted as he hears the sobs. And then you're going to hear the sound of tiny feet in the room, Oliver, and the sound of things getting knocked around and thrown against the walls in chaos. Wow, that's really loud in my ears. Hold on 1 second. I feel like I'm shouting over it. All right, there we go. And then something bites you.
Oh shit!
So let me come off holding. And it will have the drop. Da-da-da-da. And I will do 2 actions. So that should be it. Did I even target you? I don't think I did.
I would have missed anyway.
That would have missed? Okay. I will Benny that.
That'll probably hit. Yep, that'll hit.
Would it be a raise, though?
No.
Okay, so just regular. For 1 wound.
take it.
Hey.
All right. Let's see. This does not require me to do damage, so I need you to make a spirit roll.
Nice.
Hey.
I'll take it.
That's good. So as this thing bites you, you feel for a moment like your lungs are about to deflate of all air, but you manage to stave that off. And then I need you to make one more spirit roll. Just regular.
Hey!
Look at you.
What a good time to not fail. So this one, you don't know what was going on, but all you know is that you got bit that first time, and then I get one more.
Oh my god, do I gotta make these rolls every freaking time?
Every time you get bit, yes.
Don't get bit.
I regret using all those damn bennies.
Ooh, that's not good. I'll Benny it. That's not good either. I'll Benny it one more time. I get 3 rerolls, right? Oh, I don't need it. All right. That will be a raise.
Oh my gosh, a rude eye.
All right, night, guys. I'm going to bed.
Go ahead and try to soak.
Fuck me.
Oh, I'm glad
That-
I didn't do
oh my
critical.
God.
That was really close. That was so close. Then he really would have quit.
You're like way too happy about killing me.
Oh.
Like, did you see your face? It's like, no, I can't have that. Let me roll
Nope.
again to be sure he dies.
That's it.
That was a while ago. I'm still smiling about that. Oh, man. All right.
You're still smiling about that. 'Cause you
Damn,
just
you
hit
didn't
him.
soak one?
Nope.
He's got a minus 3
Oh.
and everything right now. I
I'm
think.
shaken, distracted, and I have a fatigue.
Fuck. Gonna
Damn.
fucking kill Moss again.
I'm not going to do anything, but you take 3 wounds, and then I
If
need
wanna
you
pay
to
for
make...
artwork, that's on you.
I need you to make... Oh, God. This would be a bad time for that, because the artist is busy.
The X-Ray Girl's old character.
I need you to make 2 more spirit rolls. The first one, just...
4 spirit rolls?
No, 2. But the first one, make regular.
Okay.
What is it with these freaking spirit rolls? What is it?
You're really good at this. Oh.
Damn.
Damn, that was with an ace? Oh, because the wounds.
Exactly.
I
You need
don't
to
think
stop
shit,
killing
Moss.
him.
The wounds should not be on there for this, so that is a success. Because this is happening when you're getting bit. And then do 1 at -2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that was strength, but it works.
Oh, was that strength?
Same
It's the
dice.
same. It's the same die. Yeah.
Wait, but why is it...
It's still
Minus
counting
2 for
wounds.
better rolls. Minus 3 for wounds.
Oh, God.
So it still would have been it would have been a 3.
Yep. Damn. Yeah, you can bet it.
Pop a conviction.
Nice.
Too late now.
Nope.
You need to use a conviction in your next thing.
You gonna try one more time or leaving it?
I'm leaving it.
All right. You feel your voice leave your body. You now have the mute hindrance.
Ooh, fun.
Oh god.
For an audio medium, that's awesome.
One could argue that Oliver is his voice. This is horrifying.
Mirashi.
Oh,
Can-
guys, I
I-
already know how I'm gonna
Can
communicate.
I pull him
Oh, no.
out of the room?
Yeah, you can make so it's pitch black, so it would be athletics at -4. Or wait, no, that's not right. It's not -4. Hold on. It's let me just do an action.
He's like seriously like just in front of me though. Like
-6.
Just like he fell, so I know where he's at.
You actually just heard a ton of sounds in there. A ton. And actually, from behind Oliver, you hear another voice say, "I'm sorry, that was not a funny joke. Brenton is just fine."
Okay. What if can we bring can we bring Brenton back to you? Or Brenton back to you? Can we bring Brenton back to you?
I think that would be a very good idea. We should definitely get Brenton for this sweet young child.
Okay, we'll bring Brenton back. Do you mind if I grab my friend back over here? I need him.
I would love to wait for that question, but that is more than 6 seconds.
Okay.
Wait,
Alright,
do you
then-
realize that that's not me?
Yeah, you don't talk like that.
No, it's a
Yeah,
perfect
no, it's
mimic of his
mimicking
voice.
him.
It's mimicking me.
I know, but generally that's not how you would talk. So Ruda's just doing a bad.
I can't perfectly mimic him. It's an ability, but your character is hearing him perfectly mimic him.
Okay. All right, then pull him out to do what? Minus
It's
two?
just athletics. No, it's pitch black says -6.
Minus fucking 6.
Yeah.
There is no -6 for battle rolls.
Yeah, you
Right,
have to
right,
you have to
right.
do the 4 and the 2 together.
Shit. Okay, I'm gonna use the conviction.
I haven't killed Moss in like a year.
Oh my god.
Or
You
his character.
fucking shut it. Okay, athletics? Is it athletics?
Yeah, yes, athletics at -6.
Actually, you've killed 2 people on this panel so far, haven't you?
Yeah. he
Chrysanth,
has,
nobody
yeah,
asked
he
you.
has. Okay.
Dear God,
problem.
it doesn't matter what penalty I give her. I could give her a -20, and somehow she would pull it off.
Pull Moss right over here, please.
Dear God.
And I will close the fucking doors. I can close the doors. Can
Yes.
you unpause the game, please? So I can close the doors.
Meanwhile, I give Moss like a -1, and then he critically fails himself into a -6 permanently.
Okay, I close the doors, and I will say, oh my God, Oliver, you're almost dead. Guys, we need to find this Brenton dude and heal Oliver.
I think
Daybreak,
you just need some water.
Daybreak, heal him.
Yeah. Oh, you ended the encounter. Okay.
We are out of encounter.
Fine.
So I'm gonna run past Godwin, and at hearing Brenton, I'm gonna shove all of the toys into Godwin's hands and say, just take these and see if you can help a child. And then run back
But
over
we
here.
need. Well, we'll need the.
Look at
I'm
Daryl.
sure we'll need the.
Where
Okay.
was Brenton?
Well-
Did we see Brenton? We killed him.
But we'll need the toy soldiers, I'm sure. But let's heal him first, and then we can figure out where we
Oh,
go
wait.
to find the boy.
Actually, I'm gonna pop a conviction first.
What are you all talking about? Oliver is fine. Look at him. The picture of health. He's just thirsty.
Oh, Dragon Noodle Soup said he killed someone in the private game too. Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he killed him.
I didn't kill Dave.
Oh my
Dave
God.
jumped into a pit by himself and landed on his snake. That's his fault too.
You healed 2 wounds, Moss.
I'm gonna try to Benny that again.
I think he only needed 2 wounds.
He had 3.
I think he took 3.
He took 3, yeah.
He had 3.
Oh, it's being annoying. It's doing that thing again. I'll try 1.
What did you do?
do realize
That
too
was
that
3 right there.
no, but you do realize that if you heal 2, Godwin can heal 1.
Yeah, but I'll shoot for all 3 while I have the conviction, because I have the skill of even if I critically fail, I can still re-roll.
Okay.
Yeah, that was 3 raises right there because you just need 4 3 times, which is 12.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, okay, so yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, why did you reroll so much?
I don't know. I'll take those back.
Yeah, and then Neruda, you need to get rid of.
Yeah, I gotta get rid of 2 bennies. There you go. But yeah, so you still got 1 wound, so you can cast it again. And now you only gotta get rid of at least 1.
Can I though?
Yeah.
You can attempt to heal, so the wording of it is each wound can be attempted to heal once. So that was only targeting 2 of them. There's still 1 more to be treated.
Okay. So do I have to keep my conviction going or no?
Yeah,
is that still good for
you
this
can
roll?
keep it going. Well,
That's what I'm
yeah,
asking.
it would be a Benny to keep it going.
Okay, so I will. Well, I'll have to lose those bennies anyway, so because I got to refresh PowerPoints.
Oh, there you go. Godwin's just holding up the toys, the soldiers, and he looks at Mirashi and says, "What else did you have?" I have a
So-
syringe. And you took the mirror. Never
There we
mind.
go.
I'll come back to Godwin. All right. So we need to find the boy. Where
Wow.
did we see the boy last time? It was not in
In
this.
the room you killed him in. What
And-
did we find anything in there
And why do
Oh.
we need to find this boy at all?
besides the note? And he just holds up the Brenton name.
Okay. Because obviously there's a little girl there that got pissed off when Oliver said that he died. So we need to find him or the corpse or something.
Well, there are
Oh.
plenty of other rooms.
Oliver, what did you see in there? Why aren't you
Eh.
talking? You said something earlier.
Oh, Daybreak, you need your blood. Tough luck. I'll start scooting Daybreak closer to Oliver.
No.
Does anybody
No.
Moss and
Tough luck,
Moss
Stinkery.
needs help. I'll tell Q. Hold on, Q.
Moss always needs help.
Poor Moss.
He almost died. Now,
Yep. Fine, he got better.
now he is mute and fatigued.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, what did we learn?
Oh, where's my notes?
Yeah,
here?
what did we learn, Oliver?
She's gonna just take
That's
the,
right.
the
You're
hand and
number
move
one.
it down.
And since you're a number
that's
one
not-
scout, I say we ignore those doors completely and just go to this one up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it, Oliver.
And where do we see the where do we find the boy?
He was.
The other boy was he was in that room that you guys got transported into in the mists, where you fought all the dolls, the little creatures. And so
Was
you.
that by like the nurse's station, like by the.
Well, you can't get back to him because the only reason you even went there in the first place was you guys got caught up in that mist from that nurse that you killed that was shooting out the mist.
Oh, right. The
Yeah.
yeah.
So it was a magical transportation in the first place, and then when you ended that encounter, you came back. So
Did we find anything besides the note? Because he has the note with Brenton's name, but we didn't. The dolls weren't real; they were swarms. We fought those.
okay, so there's two things you found. I think there's two different rooms. The room where you found actual Brenton was the doll room with the swarms. You found the paper with his name on it saying, "Hey, this is the patient here," and then you also found that lamp. And then the other room it looked like perhaps where they both had slept before everything went to shit, because both their names were on the beds, and it was all wrecked. The room was destroyed, and you found some toy figures.
Was it in one? It was in one of these rooms, right?
Yeah.
At the bottom.
Wait a
Yeah.
second.
Wait.
Let's go down there. Come on, guys, follow me.
Wait.
Stop. Oh, she runs off a lot.
Well,
Come on.
who's got that lamp?
Yeah. You said it was a dark room. You have a lamp. I can't
I don't-
make it bright in there.
We didn't take the lamp. Let's go get the lamp.
No, you did take the lamp.
No, we did take the lamp.
Okay, who
I
took
can't
the
remember
lamp?
who has it.
You
Pretty
took the
sure
lamp.
you did.
Well, ain't that?
Okay,
Some.
apparently I took the lamp. I'm gonna put the lamp in my gear then. Alright, apparently.
Oh my god.
If there's loot, we know who has the bag. Godwin doesn't even have a backpack, so he doesn't take any loot.
Yeah, Daybreak
Alright.
doesn't have a backpack either.
So, is there anything special about the lamp?
Yes, if you'll remember, it is like a lamp in the fact that it does put out light, but the light itself has weird, strange tendrils of almost shadow in it. So it is very strange.
Okay, strange, like maybe the light can fix the darkness in the other room?
It might make it worse. I mean, it might not.
Might not.
Hey,
Okay.
Oliver, you might want to step back.
Can we can we at least go look at the room before we try to open the door again?
I did. I saw when I did tracking, and saw one pair of footprints looked like they were running away. One pair got dragged off.
Yeah.
Okay. And who did it get dragged off to?
That one I don't remember. Rudai, did you?
To the north.
Okay, well, we're north, so did it go into this room, or where did it go to?
You're not sure anymore because this whole room got coated in blood.
Right.
Alright,
Oh,
hold on.
blood monsters.
Kyo just tipped $20.
Huh.
He says, Benny Tomas, good luck, dude. So because it's 20, Streamlabs is double. That means that it's 4. So, Moss, you got 4 bennies.
Woo!
Thank you, Kyo.
Thanks, Kyle.
Hmm.
Thanks, kid.
Was there anything else in the room, everybody, that we missed?
You had some toy figurines.
Those we have in our hand.
And I think that's it. Yeah, there's something else.
There was no body of a dead kid or anything?
Mm-mm.
That was
No,
empty.
because I think one ran off, one was dragged off. Who knows where to now? Since it's a blood room.
Well,
Poke Oliver.
Good.
Why aren't you talking? You just too much blood.
oh, he ain't got much to say.
Alright. But
Look at Daybreak. I don't think you fixed him.
well, what I would suggest is we avoid that room until we find the boy.
That voice is more annoying than his normal voice. Wow.
Well, Dimples, can I get that lamp from you?
Okay,
Okay.
I'll go over here.
I'll give you the lamp.
Perfect. You know what? Nightlight, you're a keeper of
Oliver,
light.
move away
I'm
here.
gonna hand Godwin the lamp,
Sure.
and I ain't got much.
Unshutter it, I guess. Hold it out. Yeah.
All right, you shutter it.
It says
The
giving
unshutter.
off weird light. Unshutter it. Yeah, just
Oh,
making sure
unshutter
it's
it.
giving off light.
Yep, it does.
Okay. He'll go up to the door, look back
Just
at
take a
everyone,
step
and
in
just
there. I believe you. I believe in you.
give
You
him a
got this.
thumbs up and open the door and hold the light out.
Wonderful. So when you do, the light of the lamp hits the darkness and then begins to sort of like siphon the darkness out of the room. So you see the darkness kind of corkscrew around the beams of light and into the lamp as it absorbs it, revealing the room itself. And you see... It's as if an explosion tore this room apart. Furniture, racks of blunt weapons, padded restraints, and glass lamps lay shattered to pieces and scattered to the corners. The walls are bare, and the room's center lies perfectly open. You also see several dead bodies, and standing in the middle of the room is this.
Ugh.
It looks like it's the size of a small child. Actually, I think I have artwork for this. Hold on.
Oh, creepy.
And see, this is why Uncle made me the leader.
Yeah, here we go. Here's the actual full artwork.
Oh,
So,
get
he's
in
a
there and
rat?
quick combat.
Is he made of drawing?
Yeah, you see a bunch of children's
It's a
drawings,
she.
all pasted to himself, and the child, I guess you can call it, is still sobbing. But when it sees Godwin open the door and the darkness disappears and he's holding the lamp, the sobs stop for a moment. That's not yours. Give it to me.
Okay. And he's gonna just walk in and say, "Wow, you're very handsome."
Hell is
Just
that?
kind of hold the lantern out towards him.
He's gonna reach up, grab the lantern, and pull it away from you, pulling it tight to himself. And then he's going to sob and go, "Brenton! Poor Brenton!" Wow.
Pulled a piece of paper out of his belt, Then he's gonna hold up the name Brenton on it. Ah,
The boy looks up, and looks down and continues hugging the lamp. And then you watch as the papers start to fall off one by one, floating to the ground. And when the last drawing hits the ground, which is of two boys, and they're holding hands, running from a meadow, escaping from a big, scary building, it looks an awful lot like this manor. The bones then crumple to the ground, and the lamp lands with a thud, cracking.
Oh, great. No wonder they're
gonna
here.
look back at everybody and say, I did not touch him.
Uh-huh.
Just pick up the lamp.
I grab that piece of paper of the two boys holding hands. I go, now that just ain't right. I crumple it.
Wow. Wow. But it seems like the room is clear.
Oh, is the lamp still there, or did the lamp fade?
Yeah, Godwin picked it up and
Oh,
he
okay.
just
It's broken now, but other than that, it is still there.
kind of hold it out backwards towards Mirashi, waving it like, do you want this?
Yeah,
Sort of thing.
I'll grab it back. You never
And-
know when we might need this.
What's this here in this corner? To me,
Touch it. Lick
That
it.
is a door to another map.
okay. Good to know.
What? Can I do perception on this door over here?
Yes.
And no, I got it.
Yeah, it just looks like a door. Seems fine.
I'll open it. What do I see?
Blue green, that's horrible.
That is a very interesting question that you have just asked me.
I know.
It is a storage closet.
Okay. I'll roll notice to find loot.
The room that's not supposed to exist.
Okay.
Well, so here's the thing. Remember when I said on the other map that Noelle did something weird, and for a minute I thought you could go down a way that you couldn't? So there's supposed to be a hallway there, but she never made it. And then on this map, she turned it into a room. So it's a storage closet.
Wait, so are we to believe that Noelle, who gets lost and has no sense of direction, failed to build a map?
Make a map.
I'm not saying that there's any link there at all. I'm just saying this is what it is.
The self-proclaimed tech-tarded Noelle.
Okay. All right.
Noelle, if you're watching, we love you.
And we
There's
miss
nothing
you.
there. All right. I will do a notice on this door over here.
She
Okay.
never would have tried to kill Moss.
And
Oh, she would have tried. She just would have failed miserably.
It failed.
I will open the
Yeah.
door. What do we see?
You see, she moved this around too, so I got to double check what room this actually is.
Oh.
This is 9.
And I'm just gonna
Oliver, do you still sound funny?
look
Yes.
at Oliver and be like, open your mouth, tongue out, and I'm gonna try to look at his throat, just be like, I don't know why you're not. talking."
So
Say,
this.
"Hey, you-"
Oh, go ahead. No, just can't seem to speak for some reason. His tongue looks fine. I guess. But this appears to be an office. There's a couch and a small desk that's covered in paint flakes, and thick dust.
I eat the paint flakes.
Does
Thank flakes.
the desk have any drawers?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna search the room, including the drawers and everything else that I might find. Oh my fucking god! I will spend a penny. Nope. Okay. Does anybody, Godwin, you wanna go look in this room? I have a feeling there's loot.
I like looking in things.
I'm just gonna slouch up against the wall because I'm so freaking tired that I'm of no use at this point.
We should go take a break after this.
Because you can take a rest. That is a thing you can do.
Room that Daryl, Oliver, Dae'Breik, and Mirashi are in. You said there were blunt weapons in here.
Yes, and also dead bodies.
Okay, I'd like to search the bodies and the weapons.
And you'll also hold on. I think you saw this already. These bodies have robes similar to one of the bodies you saw in the previous rooms down to the south. They're yellow-looking robes that are all identical. And yeah, so you can go ahead and search those bodies. Godwin, you search this room, and you do find in the office some treasure.
Let's read the loot.
You find a book wrapped in butcher's paper that bears a handwritten word that says confiscated.
Open it up. Good.
There's one more thing you find. Where did it go? The heck? I was just looking at it. Oh, you also find 2 potions.
Oh.
Interesting.
Daryl, you don't find anything extra in this room with the dead child, but you do find those blunt weapons. They're basically like almost like the improvised weapons, like pulled off of chairs or things like that, to be used as kind of like billy clubs, in a sort of way.
Okay.
Daryl, do you mind looking at these potions and like roll a call to see if you know what these potions are?
Godwin is unwrapping this butcher paper.
I'll take a
See
peek at
what
these
was
potions.
confiscated.
Wow.
While you do that, I will search the dead bodies as well.
Look at that.
So you unwrap the butcher paper,
Mm-hmm.
and inside is a Talden quarto titled Her Majesty's Honorable Nightcap by Charent. Yeah.
Open it up. He's like, ooh, words. Unless there are pictures, but it's probably words.
Lots of words. Yes.
Daryl also got a race in trying to find out what those potions were.
All right. So for the first potion, it is a potion of bull strength, which means it'll basically be a race trait on strength. And for the second one, roll me another occult.
Nice.
Another raise on that.
So that is a potion of protection from good and evil.
I'm gonna slide the protection of good and evil into my coat,
Okay.
just into
And
my
then
duster
I'll-
pocket, and I'll take the other one and go. Yeah, this is for one of you weaklings. It'll make you a bit stronger for a little bit.
I'll take that one.
And Godwin is going to try and read the beginning of this book since nobody else is doing anything at the moment. Just like, he has no idea what a Talden whatever or whatever these names were.
Can
He
we
just
take-
saw words.
Can we take a long rest here? Or do we have to go back to the temple?
A long rush have to go back, but let me finish with Godwin for a moment. So the book, you open it, and it's full of text regarding immoral behavior, very promiscuous, describes very sensual activities.
After a few pages,
Wow.
he's going to be very red-faced. He's just going to close the book and put the paper back over it and just walk out and hand it to Mirashi. This is a sex book.
We'll
What?
give it
You
to
ain't gonna know
Oliver.
what that is.
I
Oliver.
came in on a sex book. What is going on?
Frost found a sex book. Mirashi gave it to Oliver, so he could use it for practice with the woman.
I will.
No 40 Viking, no pictures.
I will.
No
open the book
pictures.
And begin reading some of the words, and then promptly close it and shove it back towards you. And attempt to flail around and communicate some sort of message so as to communicate, I don't fucking need this.
Okay, if you say so. Rasha will put it in her backpack. Let me put it in my backpack. Sex book. Okay.
Just look over it.
But here's the thing.
Unless you wanted it.
Here's what's gonna happen. I guarantee you, give it like 4 sessions, maybe. We'll say 4 minimum. And Sevi's gonna be like, "Why do I have a sex book? I don't remember getting a sex book."
Or give it next week.
You're right. It's probably gonna be next week. I was being generous.
Nice.
But to answer your question, Sevi, about where you can rest wherever you want. So if there's 2 issues with a long rest. Enough time hasn't passed yet to do a long rest. But you can long rest here at the chapel, wherever you feel is fine. Short rest is only an hour, and you can do that whenever you want.
Okay, but like we got people with fatigue. That's the problem.
We also have the problem with not sleeping in the chapel might be dangerous.
That too.
Okay.
And
we go back to chap. Just wait.
regular fatigue goes away with a short rest.
Yeah, our fatigue is not going away.
But I think because it was off the table, you have to get a long rest.
Yeah. All right. I suggest we go back to the temple.
What, you getting timid now? I'd say we keep pushing.
No. We're just gonna die out there. Yeah, we will go to the temple.
And just clap Oliver on the shoulder. Besides, you can say hi. You can go look at her.
Actually, I kind of like this.
I guess.
Let's see how well he does with winter.
Yeah.
Just don't open your mouth. You'll be fine.
Oh no.
Snowflake might like this version of him better.
Head over to the
Good
temple,
chance.
please.
All right, I'm gonna move you guys back to that map. I both like but don't like the way she labeled these maps.
I hate it, but I love it.
Well, it helps because it says what rooms they are, but she didn't include what that means, except for on like 2 of them. So there's one that says like Briarstone B1 furnace room, which is very helpful because it tells me it's the furnace room. And then there's some that just say B12 through E10. So I have to scan around to find the actual damn room, but you guys are at the temple now, regardless of the maps here or not. So you guys get back, and it's pretty much how you left it. People are milling about, looking miserable and tired, and winter is there.
As we walk back into camp, I give her kind of a knowing nod, kind of just like more of like a greeting, like one of those, and I just continue walking.
She'll give a nod back.
I'll just walk past her. Dear diary, this is all going according to plan. Ignoring her is completely working.
She seems relieved.
I'm gonna walk up to her and say, I don't know. We found what is it? Debbie's? Debbie?
Dibis.
Debis.
I like Debus.
Okay. We found Brenton's brother, and he wasn't okay. But
What do you mean?
But we think he's in a better place now. We think? I think? I don't know what they think.
He wasn't exactly a little boy anymore.
He's dead. That's what she's saying. He's dead.
Oh, that's terrible.
No. Him being alive in a zombie or ghoul was worse.
If you say so, I am so sad to hear that. So both children are lost.
Yeah, pretty much. They're dead.
Well, thank you. for letting us know. Were you able to go north to try to find a way out?
Well, we got close, but these two wonder twins here got some paper cuts and they want to come back.
Paper cuts?
It's more than paper cuts. They're very, very hurt. We just need to rest.
At that,
Oh.
Daybreak's gonna look up and be like, "Who's hurt? Who?"
Nobody can answer.
You guys are fatigued.
Yeah, but she's reacting to the paper cut comment.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm
Well,
Never
that's-
change stinkweed.
We're very
Well-
bloody. We should probably clean ourselves off.
You do look horrible, and we don't have any healers for you. I thought you had healers, in fact, but if you need to rest, of course, the chapel is always open.
Most of it's not our blood.
Oh.
There was a bleeding lady.
Oh.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. She was puking blood.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you-
And
Did
what's
you-
even weirder is that the vampire didn't even want to drink the blood.
The vampire?
I'll look at Chrysanth's character
Daybreak.
at Daybreak.
She's just gonna
Ye-
blink and be like,
You're a vampire?
gonna like pet herself.
She is covered in blood, by the way, because
Yeah, I
Oh.
know, because of the
Mirashi has been covering her with blood and dropping blood on top of her.
She's just gonna kind of show her teeth, like, nah.
I
I'm
think she'll be
so
better when she
confused.
takes a bath.
Okay. I don't
She
think you
seems
could.
to have a very insatiable urge to drown
Plant
herself in
pie.
blood.
She's going to say, I don't think you can just wash away vampirism. Vampires are vile, wretched, disgusting, foul creatures. There's nothing that I can just take. I have more disgust for vampires than practically any other form of undead out there.
A single tear.
Just
rolls
look through the
down.
door at Oliver and just kind of. Fine,
It's all right, Snowflake. Some of us, we ended up here by an accident. Some of us, and he nods his head over towards Mirashi, probably should have been here way earlier, but everything is under control.
Oh, so
Yeah,
there were
you're scrap.
there were no vampires. Okay.
None that I've
No, but
seen.
for some reason, she likes to get covered in blood. I say, if we give her a good bath and a good rubbing, then maybe she'll get over this whole, like, cover me in blood, please.
I'll let you rub her. I'll leave that to you.
I'm just gonna like tug on Winter's cloak or whatever, and just whisper like, she seems to think that plants need blood to be water. I don't know, but I would like to be clean.
Oh, well, I'm sure there are some here who could help clean your leaves.
Thank you.
Was there something else you wanted, Daryl?
Yeah, you got any scrap metal and maybe a place for me to start a fire?
I mean, I suppose you could start a fire anywhere in here.
Perfect.
Scrap metal. You just have to kind of scavenge around. There's candle holders, and other instruments that were used for the chapel.
Perfect. He'll walk over to like the most expensive looking thing and like smash it and go, "You didn't care about that, right?"
No, not that. That's a holy. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, you need to be a little quicker and more specific with him.
Perfect.
Maybe stick to not the nice things.
Or we'll see. I
And
wanna see if I
Godwin is
can,
just
like-
going to start disrobing down to his underclothes and looking for wherever this bath place is.
She does this. Oh my. I'm going to go tend to the garden, and she's going to walk away.
Oh,
just
stinkweed. Sounds
smiles.
like you getting some.
Oh, whoa.
Oh God.
Hey,
There is no garden, by the way.
Mirashi will
I was
give.
gonna say like, do I have to actually go and take care of a plant?
Mirashi will like give Daybreak 2 thumbs up.
Wow. Wow.
No, I actually don't trust you, Arudai, because you might take the vow hindrance real seriously. Yeah.
Oh, I do. So yeah, you guys are here, and right now, at least, it seems like you're safe. You got a while before you can take your long rest, like probably like 6, maybe 7 hours before your actual long rest can happen. But you can at least start by getting a short rest in, so that's something.
That's a good thing.
If you have any natural fatigue, you'll lose 1 level of that.
No.
If you have any missing power points, you'll get 5 back. And Oliver, after an hour passes, you find you can speak again.
Oh, thank Uncle. And at this point, like for the last hour, I think I would have been like, I would have taken my satchel kind of off my shoulder and like dumped it out on the floor, and just this splat of just puddle of blood with some like crumpled up paper falls onto the ground. And I'll for the hour, I'll just like attempt to crinkle all of the papers and begin copying all of my letters from Uncle down onto new paper.
Okay, that's fair.
That's really good.
You are definitely able to do that. Is there anything? Okay.
Daryl tries making himself some more bullets. I don't think it's going to go very well. So I think after he gets a little frustrated of like trying to pound this metal into a round circle and it's just not nearly close enough, he'll just sit and look at his deck and almost get mesmerized by it.
Something about that deck just calls to you. But you don't know why. What is it about this deck and your connection?
Yay!
He has never been shy about his love for his deck. Okay, he plays with it all the time.
Okay.
In front of everybody, mind you.
Oh my god, TMI. Jesus.
Yep, not shy about it. Must be a cultural thing.
What is wrong with all of you?
Jesus, a Rudai? Damn!
What? I'm just saying, gypsies like to play with decks. I don't know. What do you mean, Jesus? I'm just saying.
Playing with his deck.
Yeah, it's not a problem. Not a
Stroking his
problem.
deck.
Ask Chrysanth. She's a gypsy. She plays with her deck all the time.
Oh my god, no!
Don't pull it too hard, you might tear it.
Oh God. Oh dear.
Had another bottle. Got it.
Do you
Very
guys
nice.
have anything else you want to do for the remainder of whatever this day is? Any characters that you want to talk to, or do you just like want to fast forward to the long rest?
I'm at like throughout this whole thing, I'm just purposefully going to walk over and talk to a person which is standing next to Winter, but not acknowledge Winter.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You're trying that tactic, huh?
Uh-huh.
Give
Fucking
me,
works,
Man, no.
give me. You have the attractive hindrance, right?
I do. No,
Hindrance.
it's an edge. Okay, it's not a hindrance.
You know what I mean.
So attractive.
You know what I mean. Yeah, give me. Oh, you don't have performance. I would accept. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I will accept persuasion in lieu of performance for this, of you trying to put on a air of talking to somebody else and not caring that she's there, sort of thing.
Okay. So, question: I don't know if shaken affects this, but am I still shaken?
No.
No. And do I still have a wound?
No.
I got
Yeah, she
Okay.
healed that for
sorry. Okay. I missed that last part. Okay.
you. But you
making sure.
are still fatigued. That is the one thing you are.
Understood. Okay.
Oh my god, Mom!
Are you fucking serious? What the fuck, Moss? Okay, Moss, you're not allowed to roll anymore. Ever.
The whole time while you're doing this, trying to, be coy and
Oh
staring at
my
her out the corner of your eye, like, is she noticing? Is she noticing?
God.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, Moss.
Why?
This is just astoundingly bad.
Why?
I just
Sevy,
Moss,
I'm gonna send you a DM, Sevy.
listen, it's a lucubus thing. She's playing. Somebody has to suffer the loss of
Oh
luck, and
my
it looks like it's
God.
you.
Stop blaming me.
It is
Jesus.
it's the lucubus thing, man. I'm telling you. But yeah, so you all right, so let's see how it's gonna play out. So you try to play it cool, like you are not trying to notice her at all. But not only do you like very awkwardly look out the side of your eye, and she very clearly notices, like, and she's like looking like, what the hell? But then you try to like casually lean against what you thought was like a solid object next to you, but it was actually a candelabra. And it falls over and it catches the robe of one of the other citizens in the place, robe on fire, and they start trying to bat it out, and it causes a spectacle. So you actually draw a lot of attention to yourself.
He can't be a critical failure.
Correct.
Right, so
Sadly.
Mirashi's like looking at this, and then she looks like to the bed right next to her, which is empty for everybody else, but she sees Uncle there, and she sees Uncle laughing, like to himself, like really loud, and then Uncle says, "He is such an awesome disappointment." And Mirashi bursts out laughing. She writes a little note that says, "To Oliver, you are an awesome disappointment." Smiley face, Uncle. She will roll it carefully, then get up and go towards where Oliver is sprawled all over the floor and give him the note.
Like I look up at her from the floor, and I reach up, I grab the note, I read it upside down, I roll it, I just slightly nod, and I roll it back up and shove it in my satchel.
I mean, if you're going to be a disappointment, at least be an awesome one.
Exactly. He's so Napoleon Dynamite at the moment. Just wait until the dance competition happens, though. He's gonna
I
wow
know.
the whole group.
I just want to know why I can't be a badass character for once. Why can't my character be badass?
Oh my God.
Well,
Well,
that's
you know what?
going
I'm telling you, dude. It reminds me of the time where for a whole session I was fine, and then the one role I cared about, which was seducing the character that my character was going, I critically failed it, and I was like, "You've got to be shitting me, man! Why me?" But I feel your pain. I feel your pain.
While he's setting people ablaze, Godwin is going to have, just scrubbed himself down. He is going to spend the time, if they're making food, watching them make food very intently,
Oh no.
seeing what they're actually doing, and if he can help, he's just
No. Don't let him.
he's very intrigued. He's like,
We
how did they
learned
make the
our
food not
lesson.
taste like I made it?
We learned our lesson.
Yeah, they make food, and they do things like put seasoning in it and cook it the appropriate amount of time. It's very intriguing.
Only pick certain things to go into the pot.
When you made that meal, was it for just you and your crew, or did everybody eat from that food?
I think
I didn't eat from it.
I think
I
everybody
think everyone.
ate
Except
from the
me.
food.
Yeah, so
Well,
they
except me.
definitely well, yeah, I was just trying to figure out if like it was served to everybody or if it was just for his party. So if it's everybody, yeah, if they see you looking or trying to offer to help at all, they will very politely decline and be insistent that they do not need any help, but they welcome your company.
Okay, yeah, he's intently watching. He's trying to, memorize some of the things they're doing, but also he's just spending a lot of time looking at all the tattoos, just trying to suss them out still, trying to figure them out.
And why do you have these tattoos? So many questions, no answers. And then Daybreak, somebody here will clean your leaves. And And try to wash all the blood off you.
Yeah, and then she's gonna spend the rest of the time looking at the withered part of her
Yeah, you're-
hair and
you're-
trying to like try to regrow it.
Your one
Bring it
dead
back.
strand.
Yeah, the one dead vine that. Gee, I wonder how that happened.
Oh man, you're gonna have a rough campaign with those fear rolls, man.
Two off the bat.
And most fear rolls typically already have -2 built in, so it's always -4 for you, which is wild.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's how that went for Moss, and I think everybody else did fine. There are actually rules for crafting bullets. I don't know if you read them or know about them. Okay. It's in the Advanced Player's Guide 2, which is not in Foundry yet, but you should have the PDFs that I linked you guys. If you don't, I'll send it to you. But there are some rules in there for crafting ammunition for your firearms. Because they're really hard to find. They're not commonly sold. So you end up usually having to make most of them yourself. But all right, so if that is everything, you guys will get a long night's rest, nice and safe in the chapel. For now. So if you had, if you had fatigue, you get one of it taken away. So if you had 2 fatigue, you still have it, but I don't think any of you did. If you had, the mute hindrance was already gone, so you're good there. And then you should have full power points when you wake up the next day. And on a long rest, you get a Benny.
Oh, yay. Except you also, no, you don't get a Benny because you have hard choices.
Yeah, I don't get a Benny, but you do.
Okay. Then we go back to where we were at.
I do want to have an interaction the next morning.
Okay.
As you guys are waking up and getting ready for your day, Oliver, what would you say your morning routine is?
My morning routine would probably consist of first thing I do when I wake up is I file my canines a little bit. Just, give them a quick once over. Sing, 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 sing. And then I would spend probably the next 20 minutes, maybe a half an hour, reviewing the lessons that I've been taught by Uncle.
All right, so as you're reading your notes and focusing on them and really trying to study and learn from Uncle, a shadow goes over your pages. And you look up, and Winter standing there, crossing her arms, looking down at you sternly.
Hey, sorry I made such a damned fool of myself yesterday. That was quite embarrassing. I'm just
Yes, about
studying.
that. What are you up to?
Nothing. I just I think you're quite the dame.
So why were you trying so hard to avoid me yesterday?
Well, you see, I've been perhaps it's a tactic which I've been hearing that supposedly works to get a woman's attention, but I suppose that either it was implemented incorrectly or maybe I was lied to. I don't know.
Make a persuasion check with +1 because of the attractive hindrance.
I almost want to critically fail this. I almost want to.
No.
Okay. I'll take it.
Her hard her hard, like stern face kind of softens a little bit, and she was like, "This was all about getting my attention."
You could say that. More so invoking feelings of fondness rather than just attention. If I only wanted your attention, I would just say, "Hi, how are you?"
Well, take some advice from the woman whose attention you're trying to get and fondness you're trying to invoke. That's a better way to start than catching my friends on fire.
You know, there's a first time for everything. But
You're cute.
That's happened before.
You're cute,
I know.
but not that cute.
I know.
Oh, God.
Just
This whole
next time.
romance, this
Yeah.
whole thing is a comedy of errors.
Just
Is-
hello is all it takes. Good to know. I was worried maybe that you were up to something the way you were avoiding me, but glad that was cleared up. I'll let you
No,
get back
it's
to
not like-
your.
It's not like I'm trying to like suck your blood or anything. That'd be like totally weird.
Why did your mind? That was a very weird thing to say.
I don't know. It was just kind of the first thing that came to mind, I suppose. Because that would be weird, right? That'd be super weird. That'd be really weird.
Uh-huh. What are you studying?
Oh, these are letters from a relative. They're very private.
Oh, well, I will leave you to that. Enjoy?
I do. Perhaps one of these days I will impart some of the knowledge that my relatives imparted upon me. They're very wise.
Thank God, man. I really thought you were about to say, perhaps one of these days I'll enjoy you. I thought that's where that line was going.
No.
With finger guns.
Yeah. She nods, smiles politely, and then turns to go about her duties.
And,
Um,
Godwin
And as she
comes through
turns
the
away,
room.
I turn my face away from her and just be like, God, so hot.
As she goes through the door, Godwin's coming into the room. He's just going to look at her and say, "Hello," and walk on by.
Hi, good to see you, Godwin.
I look at Godwin and I just be like, you son of a bitch.
He'll actually just stop and look at you and look around and just narrow his eyes and just think about that. He's like, "Oh, what did I do?" And then just keep walking. What have I done?
Wow. But yeah, aside from that, you have a pretty normal morning, and you eat your breakfast. It tastes considerably better than the breakfast that Godwin had made, and you guys are feeling a little bit better, feeling maybe a bit better about continuing your adventure to the north. Do you do so?
Yeah. Before we
Mirashi
leave-
is still hesitant about moving forward.
Godwin is going to ask Daryl, I think, who had it. What did you do with that drawing?
Oh, I crumpled that up.
Do you have it?
I don't, but if you want, it's in the corner of that room. I don't know why you want to keep something like that.
And he's said, when we go back through, if he gets a chance, he'll go pick it up.
Scrapbook. We are passing
Okay.
through there.
That just ain't
Scrapbooking.
right.
I can see Godwin as a scrapbooker. Maybe I should get him some scissors and glue.
He's going for the whole home ec route on his advanced tree.
Yeah, I can see that. That's legit.
Well, guys, I'm super glad that we got that rest because I feel much better. I don't know about you guys. But I studied the words of Uncle, and he has imparted much knowledge upon me posthumously, and I feel as though I've learned a great lesson from yesterday.
including the one about how to not set people on fire?
Well, I feel like that's a lesson that's best used in certain settings. Other settings require setting people on fire.
He's not wrong.
So what you're saying is we should carry around a torch so we can set this entire place on fire. I like it.
It's not a
Let's
bad
do that.
idea. Yes.
Yeah, so let's burn
Godwin
it
just
down
kinda-
with what's inside.
Nervously just starts walking over here. So, what was this door?
Yeah, there's one there, and there's also one up in this corner over here.
This is a storage closet.
No, I mean inside this room.
Yeah, no, that's a different area. So maybe we should
No,
look
this-
to.
This door.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's
there's
the
a door
office.
up there?
Yeah, there's a door up
Yeah,
there
that's the
too.
office.
So there's this blue door here, and this
Oh.
corner that he said
Yeah,
takes.
we,
us to
we
the
were
front.
in this office. This is the office that had the dirty
Yeah.
book in it in here.
Oh,
Yeah, this
okay.
door you
Sorry.
have not gone through either,
Yeah,
or this
I will
door.
do a notice on this roll and this door.
Yep.
I did good. I passed.
So that one is. The hell is that one? Hold on. That one. Oh, okay.
A room full of tickle monsters.
Yes.
Oh, gosh.
All right. Yeah. So that door seems fine. You go in.
Yep, I open it.
All right. A low desk sits behind a window that passes into a room beyond. Behind it is an empty door frame that opens into a ransacked storage room. Its floor covered in broken glass and opalescent stains.
I searched the room for loot.
Opalescent stains.
That doesn't sound.
Okay,
good.
I got a success.
Sounds like a very interesting party went on in there, is all I can say.
Where do you search the room for loot? Because right now you are outside the room.
Okay, we'll go inside the room. Okay, where is the desk and stuff?
This is the room with the nurse's station. This is the room that has stuff scattered all over the place.
Okay, I'll search the nurse's station first.
All right. So let's see.
Godwin, do you want to help me search the other room?
Sure. He'll just kind of squeeze on by you.
You don't find anything useful on the nurse's station. You can see to the north in a scattered room, there does appear to be what looks like a medicine cabinet of some kind.
Okay. Does it look like more things like the syringe that he's carrying? That's very intriguing to him.
Very possibly, but stay right here for just a moment, and if you can make me a notice roll at -2, Godwin.
-2. Let me hit
Like
the right
we're
button
gonna
here.
Get attacked.
Maybe. Got
I
a
got-
7.
Good news and bad news.
Yay!
The good news is, or I'm sorry, the bad news is you're going to get attacked.
Well, then.
The good news is you see it coming.
Okay.
So let me see. Where the hell did these guys go? Arrightment. Oh, there they are. All right, so you see these three guys. They're all wearing those yellow robes that you're used to, or that you've seen, and they are bearing wooden blunt objects from which they wish to attack you with. So let's go ahead and roll into that combat.
Dear,
n-
just glad we took a long rest. That way you guys are not fatigued.
And good news,
Almost
nobody's
dead.
surprised.
I don't think it's gonna matter if they're gonna get hit again.
Nope.
But hopefully, I mean, if they're not fatigued with like 3 wounds, I think we'll be able to survive. Okay. roll
Oh
better.
shit.
He is currently researching
Okay.
new
How to
characters
roll better?
and how to hack Forge.
Okay.
That would not be a bad thing for me to do, honestly.
No, Moss, I can teach lessons on how to roll better. Are you interested in buying my classes?
You need to transition.
I would rather fail every roll than give you money for that shit.
That's good because it's a scam. It won't actually help you.
Does your hat say "Make my rolls great again"?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have first strike, Godwin?
No.
Okay. These guys are going to swarm on you and all try to hit you with their sticks.
Whoa!
Yep.
I thought we were in that kind of stream.
Well, it is now.
Nah, that's the Tuesday stream. They're not
Helicopter
that kind of stream.
time.
Oh no. All right, here is the first one. You're not vulnerable, are you? Probably not. Damn, so I'm not gonna get sneak attack. A 9 will hit you though.
Wow. Oh, they got gang up.
Yeah, and the Joker. Yep.
Oh, yeah, 9 will hit me easily.
He thunks you with a stick.
Rude.
He thunks you with a stick.
So rude.
He thunks you with a stick.
My God, you know what? Just take him out on a date first.
I got my bennies. I'm gonna use them.
All right. Let's do a roll.
How do you have 16 bennies when we refresh bennies, Samurai? We haven't used any new bennies.
You guys have used a ton of
Yes, we
bennies. A whole bunch. Yeah. Moss alone probably gave me about 9 of those.
My God, Moss, why would you do that?
What do you
You
want
gotta
from me?
sometimes.
I've been rolling so freaking bad. I don't know what you want from me.
He's trying
gotta
his
use them.
best. All right, he does not do well.
His little head above water.
This guy to the north is going to try to pocket sand you.
Damn it.
Pocket sand.
He's gonna do 2 actions. His first action, he's gonna try to throw some like debris at you. I'm just gonna call that an intimidation roll. I need you to oppose with spirit after I'm done. That is terrible. I'm gonna re-roll that. And this should be at -2
Okay.
because it's 2 actions.
Good roll.
So that should be a 13.
All right. So I have to do spirit. All right.
Yep.
Can I activate a conviction?
Yes.
I want to do it. Why not? Do it. Do it. Right. Roll. Not good enough.
Not quite good enough. Do you keep it?
I'm gonna keep it. That will at least be on for the soak rolls.
Okay, I need to. How do I get this to go down
Otherwise,
just a
we'll
little bit?
I'll just keep giving you bennies.
I mean, I don't mind that. All right, so you are vulnerable. And then for his second hit, he's going to swing at you with his weapon. 2 actions.
And I put vulnerable on. Is it only going to be vulnerable for this attack, and then I turn it off after? Or.
Until the end of your next turn.
Okay, so it affects everybody. Okay, got it. Or everybody can take advantage of it. Got it.
Yeah. Wow, that was terrible. I'll try one more time. That was also terrible. Was that a crit fail? Where is it? No, that was.
Thing for
The one
rolled
and a
5
2.
on the test.
It tested, but it did not crit. Okay, so I'll do one more. All right, I think this will probably get you. Yes.
With a 13? Oh, yeah.
He thunks you for 2.
All right.
You're 13 minutes out.
I see it. Damn, you soaked those. Okay. Final guy is gonna do the same damn thing.
Just breaking table legs over his arms left and right.
He's just gonna take off the 2 actions because he doesn't need to do 2, and he'll attack you. That is also a raise. I'll try one more time on the damage. I think I could do better.
Think.
Slightly.
Oh, 9 minutes.
I do better.
All right. Let's see what happens here.
Okay.
I can see the countdown in chat. I am aware. I have noticed the time. You soaked it again? Good God.
When?
Like I said, he's just absentmindedly like putting his arm up instinctively, and they're just breaking on his arms. He's like, oh.
All right, these guys try to like gang rush you, but they were not ready for martial artist Godwin, apparently. Oliver, you hear scuffling up ahead.
If that's the case, then I suppose. Let me see. Once per day. Oh, do I want to use this early in the day?
No, it is.
I'm gonna take 2 actions. First, I'm gonna attempt a stealth roll, so I can hopefully gain the drop on somebody, if there is anybody in there to gain the drop on.
Yep, you will have the drop.
Okay. I'm gonna creep forward. 1, 2, 3. I'll basically be like pushing Mirashi to the side a little bit. And then I see both of these guys, correct?
Yes.
All right. In that case, I guess I will use my short bow and attack them with my second action. So I gain the drop, but I have, let's see, that's 2 actions. Okay, that should be it. 7. I'm gonna be reading that to see if I can get a raise. I should be able to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
hey.
I saw that first one and I was like, oh no, here comes the table flip.
There we go. Yeah, buddy. All right. So there's that, and then raise damage. 5 damage.
Good God. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's dead. I will try one roll to soak it, but I don't.
No way.
Well, he's still dead. So he goes down. Well done, Oliver.
I was like, you better not take this away from me after the night I've had.
I mean, I thought it was pretty low odds because these are extras, but that would have been really funny. All right, well done, and we're gonna stop on Godwin's turn.
We're gonna spend that penny to keep that going.
Okay, so just make a note that you've. Well, it'll automatically do it, but we will pause there. Let me stop Sirenscape, and I will move us back to the Just Faces.
On my turn, I was just gonna go on hold anyway. Let
I'm
them be.
assuming their name is referring to the color of their clothing. Ornament. Because I think it's a yellow crystal, yellow substance.
I think so.
Is this centered around the King in Yellow? Just asking.
I will neither confirm nor deny whether there is any involvement of the King of Yellow in any of this.
I was noticing all the yellow, and I'm like, I'm not too.
Wait,
read up
Moss,
on
were you
Warcraft.
here when we showed the symbol?
Oh,
No.
it's in. If you look in Discord, I made a handy little notes area. That
Here it is.
has pictures.
What? Where is that?
If that's of any use to you.
I must cross-reference. All right, continue. Sorry.
Hang on.
But no, I don't know. I don't know if there's been some yellow signs on some paintings, yellow robes. I don't know. I'll let you make some conclusions.
Oh, we found it.
But yeah, so well done. You guys solved the haunt with the blood, and nobody died. See, chat, you thought I was going to kill Daryl, and then you thought I was going to kill Moss, but I didn't kill anybody because they do that themselves. You guys helped pour. You helped
Dice
pour.
did it to me.
Yeah, that is true.
You called out. Your brother's dead. I'm like, oh god.
That was, you know, he knew what he was
yeah,
doing.
that was me. That was
He
me.
knew what he was doing.
I leaned into it.
But yeah, so you solved Debus's existence and maybe even made a little headway, even with a critical fail with the Lady of Snows. We'll find out. But let's go around the horn and find out what these fine folks will be up to. And you know what? The person who goes first gets the most attention on what they're saying. So since you've had such a bad night, Moss, you can go first.
Thank you. You can find me here several days per week, not being such a hopeless romantic every other time, except for tomorrow night. I'll be a hopeless romantic then too. You can also find me over on Tales from the Dragon's Tavern. New episodes of Fear of Ages pass every Friday, and Matt making on Saturday. And there's other stuff going on as well. I'm always on the internet. Always. And I will pass it over to my brother Leylines. Happy Juneteenth, by the way. Happy belated.
Hey, thank you, my brother from another mother. Yeah, you. When I'm not here, I will be leveling up because we got 8 advancements, right? I believe that was the deal for today. So
No.
you guys can
Sounds
find
like
me
it.
right after this over on the Savage Talk kick. We're going to be doing Fortnite for Kaiju Watch. So check that out. Peep my music. Listen to my shit. I'll throw it over to Chrysanth, the plant.
Yeah, no, you can just see me here. That's pretty much it. I don't have a life. Who are you people? Anyway.
But that's not
The wine
true.
thing.
Aren't you going to be on a second show in the future?
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna start being on Wednesday after dark more consistently.
Woo.
So
There you go. See, so now it's not just here. Now you can say 2 places. Lucky you.
yeah, and I also tolerate gaming with a Rudai every other week. So that's
Yeah, I try to pretend that doesn't happen though.
that's something. And Frost, how you doing?
I'm doing well. I am Frost. You can find me here on Boomskull. You can find me on the Legend Seeker channel where I'm writing lore for Legend Seeker and a few other channels. You can also check everything in my link tree. I am very close to having 100 people following me over on YouTube. So follow me over there, please. Or sub, or whatever it's called. That button. And I'm going to throw it at, let's see, Hello Kitty, Animal Crossing, Labubu, Chaser, whatever she's playing right now, lady. Sebby.
Ugh. Ah.
Hello, everybody. I'm Sevi. You can usually find me over here in Moonskull or Legally Sevi or Sevi Love. Working on watch hours, so if you don't mind having a tab open for me and just muting the tab, that would be greatly appreciated. Just go over there and just let the gaming strings playlist run, because it can run forever. So and that will help me get monetized. So just working on those watch hours right now. Tomorrow the movie will be Street Fighter 2, the animated movie, at 1 p.m. Central Time over my Discord. So please come and hang out with us while we watch that movie. And I'll be playing Demonologist and then the break rooms with us.
The break rooms?
The back
Yeah, well,
rooms.
the
Back rooms.
Break rooms, back
I'm
rooms.
playing Demonologist with Tugs, Nomi, and Horny Elf, and then escape the back rooms with Moss. And
Fantastic.
For the people who literally just subscribed to me over on YouTube, you put me at 100 people.
Hey, congrats.
Let's go.
Welcome to
Number 100.
the
It's
triple
3
digits
digits.
club. The triple digits club. Yeah, and you can find me here multiple times a week. Obviously, you can find me on this show. I do gaming every other Friday. Tomorrow morning, I think, might be the last stream I'm doing with Nomi, because we're going to be finishing up Split Fiction. And then Legend Seeker. If you guys would like to see a tabletop role-playing game made for you guys that doesn't hate you and wants to bring you consistent lore and a grand adventure every time you play, Legend Seeker is what that is meant to be. Consider checking out our YouTube channel where you can watch Frost currently write lore for free. Eventually, I'll be coming on there a little bit more as well. And you can also go to our Patreon and actually get a preview of material as we write it. So get a first glance at the rules. When it's ready for playtesting, be among the first to actually get to play it. The Patreon's where you'll want to be. Right now, we're doing a 7-day free trial. So you can go check it all out for free for 7 days. And if you like what you see, then continue supporting. If not, we thank you for giving us a chance. I think that's it. Nothing crazy. Oh, I haven't asked Sevi yet, but so my next gaming stream, not this Friday, but the one after, is going to be the pony game. I'm not sure who's all going to participate, but you might see a few of us there, and I'm told it's going to be something. So keep your eyes open for that as well. Other than that, thanks for tuning in, guys. We will talk to you later. Bye, guys.
Bye, Jet.